Hello and welcome to the Thaumaturge. Last time we beat Lords of the Fallen and we had a vote and we got the Thaumaturge. So this is a interesting looking game. One critique I will have is right away at the beginning they had to make it. They had to do a disclaimer. It'd be like this is based off of old history, which is cool, but then they had also put this is made by people of many sexual orientations, preferences, and blah blah. I don't know what that has to do with a game, but okay. That's the one critique I'll only put out. But from what I know of this game, it's only a little. Yeah, I don't. Why do you have to, as a, I don't know, probably shouldn't have nudity on stream. We'll have blood though. Blood, I don't know how it's, listed there, but it's fine. It's whatever. Hopefully it's not too much in it. Yes. I was looking for subtitles, I think they're on, so. All I know about this game is we're a thaumaturge, I think that's the term. Which means we're an old Russian demon summoner or something like that. And we use our sins to summon demons or something like that, so. We'll see how this goes. We also will meet Rasputin. Thaumata is a word deriving from Greek. It means miracles. A thaumaturge, or a tempermancer, is one able to discover secrets lingering in persons or places. They recognize flaws or stigmas imprinted on the human psyche and can bring them to the surface. Are they a doctor of souls? It is impossible to fully name the essence of a thaumaturge without being born one. Let's go get some demons. Yeah. Yeah, we're back in Plague Tale.
I've been seeing you in my dreams. And lately, more and more.
I can't remember when Rasputin was around.
You,
I think
it
it
was...
was...
no longer recognize your face.
Was it 1400s he was alive?
I don't know if I'd recognize you if I saw you.
Rasputin alive.
I hope your condition hasn't worsened much since you last
1916? He was that late? I don't remember him being that late. Holy crap.
Going through.
I'm dumb, I guess.
Remember, you're not alone.
Okay, so this is before World War I.
I'm sure our father would be happy to help, if only you asked him. I assure you that for now, I haven't said a word to him about your search or your health, just as you requested.
Yeah. I'm terrible with dates sometimes in my head. Yeah, it's just
he
a
doesn't
bit
know your
before.
intention, and with God as my witness, he'll not find out from me. I know you think the only thing that can help you is a miracle, but such itinerant miracle workers, preachers, and folk mystics often take advantage of those in grave condition who are desperate or seeking help.
I know he was in that movie, but I didn't think he was actually alive during then because I thought he was more of an ancient guy.
But if not, remember that in the end, we will find a way to help you. Just because we can't see it now does not mean it doesn't exist.
So am I like Constantine? I can see demons and crap?
I want to know you're safe. With as much love as I have. Ligia.
whatever the hell that thing is. Got a little venom over my shoulder.
Could you spare a moment for me? I'd like to send a telegram.
Of course. Pardon me, sir, but are you feeling all right?
What?
Yes.
Why?
Thank you.
I'm
You're
Victor.
not looking your best.
Thank you.
What's
Sorry,
your
I got
message?
pink eye. I've been in the woods all day. Dictate the message. Play a trick on him. Let's play a trick on him first.
Take this down, please. Arrive.
I'm dying.
Very beautiful views. People honest at first glance. Sincerely, your barely living cripple.
I didn't mean to cause offense.
Well, then strike that, please. Take this down, please. Arrived. I think I have found him. I hope he will receive me. I will write as soon as I am able.
And payment?
On receipt.
Anything to add at the end?
Aggravate my father, send greens to his sister. I'll say, be nice. I'm not gonna be a douche right off the bat.
Please add,
We'll
my
see.
love to you, my sister.
Touching. From whom?
My name is Viktor Szulski.
Victor.
S-Z-U-L-S-K-I. And Victor with a W, not a V.
I do.
Interesting
I think.
name. Where's this headed?
I don't know if she's still alive. or
Warsaw.
not.
Russia.
And this is supposedly Georgia. Russia here and Russia there. Russia everywhere. On every map.
Maps change. I know. Let's get on with it.
Skeletor, stop bothering me.
Pardon?
I was talking to myself. Which way to the village?
The coachman is picking up the mail. Maybe he'll give you a ride.
Thank you.
Loony.
Alright. Okay, this is a top-down. Interesting. Read. Dear Antony, it feels like ages have passed since your last letter, or maybe it's just the winter that makes everything good and warm seem distant. As you can guess, the life of an exile does not spoil me. Years ago, I was uprooted from my homeland and sent to a foreign land among foreign people. Yeah, it's kind of Project Zomboid-like. To fight under the Russian banner. And how am I today? I live among people who hate me. I am losing my health and my mind and cultivating the land that I fertilized with the blood and flesh of its sons. And I can't leave here. I can't stop reminiscing. Death seems to be the only means of escape. Please pray for me, Constantine. P.S. I don't think this letter will make it through the censorship, but if it does, please tell Annaleka that the thought of her brought me solace until the very end. Oh, great. I wonder if they'll see each other. Dear Jonko, please stop with the gentry snobbery and listen to what I tell you. Times are changing. You can no longer rely solely on property ownership. The peasants are different now, and it is not at all clear how things will turn out in the coming years. You just have to look. Wherever you turn, you hear about revolts and peasant guerrillas going at the lords with pitchforks. We have to protect ourselves. Have something on the side, some business that will allow us to live with dignity. That's why I'm telling you for the last time, go to the bank in Tiflis and take a loan against half of our assets in the Caucasus. invest in the oil business in Baku. The railroad is already getting there, and the world needs kerosene. You need to act. I will send you all the documents and authorizations. Don't delay any longer. Greetings, Lou. That's fun. Well, I'm getting experience from reading those, at least. Perception. As a thaumaturge, you possess exceptional perception. You can see things that are hidden from sight. You can anticipate the enemy's actions. Yeah, you can follow traces of emotions, thoughts, and actions and words, and you can reach your goal easier. Ooh. Okay. How do I use this for perception? I snap and I can read people's thoughts. The Tiflis Herald. The tragic events of August 29th have cast a shadow on the city of Tiflis, leaving it Simon Manis, leaving it in deep mourning. Yesterday's rally, where reform proposals set out by Minister Alexander Bulligan were to be discussed, was brutally interrupted by Cossack troops that stormed inside the municipal board building. Armed Cossacks entered the conference room, wreaking havoc and the turmoil. 60 people were killed and over 100 were injured. People are shocked at another instance of unjustified aggression against the nation of Georgia. Many believe more mass strikes are inevitable. Great. He has something over his head.
Are you going to the village by any chance?
Hello there. Where else?
Hello.
There's nowhere to go here, sir. The station, the village, and the cemetery. That's all. A horse can't go any higher.
The village is what interests me.
Well, if you've got reason to be there, climb in.
Kind of look around first. Is there a healer?
So is it just locals living in the village?
Who else would want to live in a shithole like this?
I actually meant, is there anyone visiting, a guest?
Ah, you came for some healing. Well, he's no guest here. He's been here months, my friend. The people are tormented, so he's sure got folks to heal.
Where might I find him?
I bet he's still in the tavern.
Okay.
He prays this time of day. Oh, he prays a heck of a lot. You getting in, or what?
Just
Can
a little
you wait
bit.
for me a minute? I want to take a look around.
Well, I'm not going to leave you now, am I?
Thank you.
Danke. I think that's everything. I'll quickly look this way again. Okay.
All set?
Let's go.
I'd be grateful.
Always nice to have someone to shoot the breeze with.
Fog isn't the only thing obscuring the sunlight here. The settlement... Oh, bro. I can't read that fast! Darn you, PS5, for loading fast screens.
Nothing to see around here. This is everything. Hard to get lost in this place. Head to the tavern over there, past the little square, up the steps. They'll tell you where the preacher's at. Or this time of day, he'll be there himself.
Got it.
Thank you.
If this is just a little bit before World War I, Wouldn't they have cars and stuff, or is this just a poor part of Russia, I guess? Ooh, protective charm made of strings, sticks, and feathers. It's supposed to protect the residents from the influence of evil powers. Oh great, we got effigies and magic and stuff already. What the hell is that word? Proletariatus Berdzola. Soon the day will come when the people will throw off their hated shackles. With one stroke of the mighty arm, hardened by work and struggle with misery, they will get rid of the despised Tsar. May the recent events, so agonizing for many, be a torch that will kindle the flame of a just revolution. It will only take a few people to raise their heads proudly and abandon their work for the flame to become an inferno that will consume the oppressor and cleanse our lands. It is already happening. Workers in major cities are preparing for action, and the country folk are also joining the fray. The hour of trial is upon us. Let us not lose heart. Yeah, I don't think the revolution went too well, right?
Gentlemen, is this the tavern here?
Hey, Putnik.
Oh,
Coming from far?
hi.
Indeed, I'm tired.
Nice boots. They warm?
Bro. A proud answer, it not only will draw from your flaw of pride's level, but will also feed it even more. So is that a good thing? Let's do it.
Actually, I have particularly warm boots. Thanks.
And sooner or later, these might kick their arses.
Don't tempt me, Luca. Don't tempt me. Give me a sec. Got to sort out formalities with this tourist.
It's your snummy. We're the Tsar's soldiers.
Oh, so you want to steal my
Those
stuff?
that look like soldiers' faces, closer to thieves.
I don't think he'll talk to us voluntarily.
Oh, great. Are we already in a fight? Yep. Awesome. When your enemies lose all their HP, you win the fight. HP is shown on the bars below their feet, while HP, my HP is represented in the bottom left. Got it. So I got different attacks. Well, that'll kill him. Ow, why would you punch me, bro? That's not cool. Oh, I didn't notice that guy had a knife. I should have went for him first. Perception allows you to anticipate enemies' actions. To find out what they're planning, unfold the action queue at the top of the screen. Each skill has its own speed. Slower skills are more powerful but require preparation, bringing the risk of an enemy attacking first. Got it. So he's gonna do precision cut. This is more useful, I think. Yeah! Then can I try to... No, I can't try to get a quick attack in. It's gonna hit late, so I might as well just... Oh, I can do a quick attack. Hiya! You suck.
There's their Ruskiest
Win a
right.
skirmish in 6 rounds or less.
They
Let's
won't
go.
report us. They'll be too embarrassed to admit some cripple got the better of them.
Why do we keep calling me a cripple? I have a problem with that. I've done nothing. On the Grimoire cover, there are available Thaumaturge points that you can spend on the tree. Purchase skill upgrades, improve your powers within any dimension, and haunt saluters to enable further development. I got a heart point. What is that? Okay. So, do I have to... Yeah, I do like in oh wait, I could have spent it on anything. That's fine. I have a 60% chance of dealing double damage. Gamba! Should I feel like I should put that on my heavy attack. Because that would go crazy. And I can move it around freely, it looks like. Many people have flaws, but only thaumaturges are aware of their existence. These are blemishes on a personality created as a result of turbulent experiences. They attract solitors and allow young thaumaturges to make a pact with their first solitor. Your flaw is pride. If you nurture it by making the right choices, it will impact the course of events in the future. But, is that a good influence or a bad influence? Because it sounds like it makes me overpowered. Because I get... Ooh. Hi. I wasn't trying to read you yet. It's got me in trouble on more than one occasion, but also kept me out of it sometimes too. Increases heart. Hi, what are you? You're the guy that keeps following me around. Up here. Okay, I guess we'll read that when we use him. I got a gun. Okay. Got money, passport, grimoire, letter from Lygia. Alright, well that happened. 2 minutes in town and already had to... yeah, already had to start blasting.
Good boy.
We got dog pet! Pet the dog. Pet it. What the dog doing? News from Yerevan. Our correspondents report that the newly appointed Governor General of the Yavarin province, Prince Napoleon Louis Joseph Jerome Bonaparte, has just arrived in town. The highest officials were present at the welcoming ceremony, followed by a dinner with representatives from Yerevan's most eminent families. The Governor General's address to the townspeople is expected in the next few days. So we got Napoleon Bonaparte going around. One of his middle names is Jerome. Okay, I think that's it.
Forgive me, sir.
Hey!
Is your name Grigory Efimovich Rasputin?
Rasputin? Really? Not this guy! Tuggy Dimmadome. Hi!
I forgive you.
What?
I'm sorry. It's just I've been looking for you for a very long time, and...
And you expected his thinking simpleton. An illiterate who swindles sick people and claims he can speak to God himself. I already said I forgive you.
Yes, I've heard. Especially in Petersburg. I've also heard about the healings. Even hopeless cases. Inexplicable ones.
And what do you believe in?
I believe that this guy did have something. He had something, I will say, because bro got poisoned, didn't die. Bro got shot, didn't die. Bro got drawn and quartered, didn't die. Bro got hung, finally died. Like, this guy would not die. He's giving me my hourly vodka. I want to see for myself.
If you help me, I'll believe all of it. And please believe me when I say I've tried everything short of a miracle. And I know the meaning of that word. I'm a Thaumaturge.
Thaumaturge.
Where are you coming from?
Tap him up. I don't see a tap option, sorry. I don't think it was around in 1916. I was born here.
I'm from Warsaw,
So, from Russia.
Poland.
Ah.
From which Poland? The Russian one, the German one?
All
or the one
right.
that belongs to Austria?
From Warsaw.
Do you have a name?
Wiktor Szulski.
Victor.
On my
Yeah,
path,
Poland's
I've
gotten the
already
dick
come across
end
people who've
in
lied to me
history.
about their problems.
They got
and
taken
then gone
over by
around
the
calling me
Russians,
a
the
shark.
Germans,
After them, others
some of
arrived.
Italy.
With pitchforks and torches.
They probably
I
are.
had to endure insults and spit in my face, or flee for my life.
I don't remember when
And
the
now
first
you say
conflict
you're a wizard
started.
from an imaginary country that no one has seen on a map in over 100 years. Forgive my
Let me check.
amusement. I haven't had my first coffee yet.
I'm gonna guess since
I forgive
Napoleon
you,
is
and
going
I'm
around just
still
having
asking
peace
for
talks,
help.
we're not
Prove you're a thaumaturge,
there yet.
and I'll hear what you have to say.
1 second. When was the first conflict in World War I? 1914. Okay, so it has happened. Austria-Hungary declared war on Serbia, shelled Belgrade. Yep. So they might have invaded a little bit. It's fine. It's not like people died. Sure.
What would you like me to do, sir?
I've met a few of your kind, so I know what you're
My
capable
kind?
of. Find something in this tavern that belongs to me, and tell me something only I could know.
First, I need to have something personal that belongs to you to learn your trace. It's a sort of pattern I'll use to recognize the other objects.
Smell this.
What? I am not smelling it. Prayer beads. Time-worn prayer beads with 30 woolen knots. The zeal gushing from the beads impregnates the wool better than the tallow from the owner's strong fingers. The object pulses with a mixture of blue rapture, purple passion, and graphite fierceness. The touch of the beads burns, but it also attracts. Rasputin has a magnetic zeal and passion. He is a man with an attractive personality, strong and fierce, who is easy to follow. One just has to be careful not to get burned by the flame of his ardor. I don't know if he's that high and mighty, but okay.
Have you figured anything out yet?
Yes.
I'll return to you in a moment.
I can hardly wait.
Okay, observations are information that you acquire by interacting with people and items. Observations make up conclusions, a valuable source of knowledge about the world and events that can help you in different situations. Thaumaturges, yep. Okay. You must develop heart, deed, word, and mind dimensions sufficiently to recognize all items. On some items, you will find a trace of someone's personality. It takes one of three forms: unknown, you see it for the first time; familiar, you have seen it. Yeah, Mother Russia. The motherland. You have seen it before, but you're not certain who it belongs to. Certain, you know exactly who left it. Traces are only revealed once you pass the test of perception
Let's
on
take
the
a
item.
look around.
Rasputin. Russia's greatest love machine. I mean, there's something there.
Who would have thought there were such layers of passion within him?
Ah, I don't have enough on the second for deed. That sucks. Prayer book, an ornate prayer book containing prayers for the Russian Orthodox Rite. It vibrates with a languishing moan of delight, the touch of silk, the scent of courtly powder, but that which is soft and warm is also pierced by the thorns of impending separation and longing. Who would have thought that this priest had such passion? Surprisingly, the mask of a healer conceals an outstanding lover, irresistible to women's hearts and bodies. Perhaps this is one of his healing methods. Yes, sex. That heals people right up. Darn. I'm too stupid for this one. Penitential device for voluntary self-mortification of the body. Great. There you go. A dirty bowl that someone has eaten the stew from. Ah, I haven't been healed that way yet.
What have you learned, wizard?
Well, you're a zealous man. It permeates every level of your personality, your faith, your abilities.
Not such an impressive discovery.
Alright.
I haven't finished yet. In Petersburg, you left behind a very devoted and very young lady-in-waiting.
At least one, my friend.
He will remember this. I'm so happy. I love this guy. He's totally
Tell me again.
not setting off all my
Why were you
alarms.
looking for me?
Let's peer in.
I can't help but ask you about that young lady from Petersburg.
Careful. I'm starting to like you. But
All
not enough
right.
to tell you about Petersburg. How do you think I might help you?
A few years ago, I attempted to catch a wild saluter, and that ended with me losing contact with my first saluter.
It's like
That means I
Pokemon.
can't develop my abilities. I know that my Uber is there. Sometimes he shows himself, but I can't feel the link anymore. Generally speaking, I'm losing it more and more each day. If it disappears, my mind, I'll lose my sense of reality. I'll fall into madness.
I don't know if I can help you.
Bro. I will pay you well.
I've got money, if that's what matters.
Give it to the needy. Your riches mean nothing to me. I meant I don't know if I'm able to help you. My gift is something I've received from God. Some I've helped, others I can't say. And I've never treated a Thaumaturge.
Maybe just do the same with me as with the others.
We can try. Focus on my voice. You are safe. As long as you can hear my voice, you are safe. Let me gaze into your mind.
He's gonna do the
Let
ookie
me
bookie
see
stuff.
through your eyes. Let me.
Where am I?
Uh-oh.
Rasputin. There's no one in here.
That's my dude. Oh, he's gone.
I need to get out of here.
This way, I guess.
What is this sound? Shackles?
Don't do it.
You're blind.
Let me
You've
guess.
never grasped
Papa?
the science of spotting the perfectly obvious. Can you still not see?
What do I supposedly not see?
flaw clouds your vision. It always has. Pride. Your damned pride and sense of superiority.
I must have gotten that from you, Father.
You'll lose, idiot. You always do. You're even losing against yourself. You can't see, but can you at least hear? You're weak, stupid, and blind.
Alright. Sounds like a great father.
Do you hear me? Do you? Do you?
What is that?
I can see, Father. Clearly.
Oh, hi.
Will you be lying there much longer? I wanted to sweep.
Big Bertha.
Where's Rasputin?
In the cemetery, chasing away evil spirits and giving people comfort. You all right?
Whatever you say, Mama.
Yes, yes. Absolutely.
I wanted to sweep.
I wasn't
I'm just
even on the
checking out.
floor. I was up above the floor, but okay.
It's so good to see you again. And something else.
So it's
I
not
saw
gonna
it
talk to
clear
me?
last day. It wasn't a vision. It was a saluter, unbound by a pact. A wild one. And if so, that means there's someone in the village with a flaw that's
Freaking
attracting
clear.
it.
You talking to me?
I
No.
was praying.
I wanted to sweep.
Oh, oh my God. I get it. Okay. So we got this guy. He's restored now. Can get heart manipulation. This upgrade, where is it? So it's just works 2 there, I guess. Okay. Restore focus. I do know focus is an important thing in this game because I saw on one of the screenshots when I was looking over the game, there's a guy as Krampus. He uses focus a lot. But we'll have to see. Reduce focus by 1 additional point if the enemy is in the suffering state, or give a 50% chance of interrupting the enemy's planned action. That sounds pretty good, actually. Put that on my... What is this? Reduce focus, inflict damage. Let's do it on quick attack. I can try to interrupt people's actions and get another attack in, maybe. Now we got this guy. Eerie intoxication. Inflict damage. Restore your HP by 1, which is half of what you lost. Each subsequent action that restores HP will restore less of it. Inflict damage. The target's HP determines how much damage the skill inflicts. The more health, the higher the damage. Reduce focus. Remove all negative states from you. And inflict damage restores your HP by 1, which is half of what you've lost. Okay, so you're like a healer. That's pretty cool. So we're gonna go catch a wild Pokemon in the tall grass of the cemetery. It seems like. Multiple objectives. Okay. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. Okay. So it can either go... Find the person with the flaw that the wild Salutor is seeking, or find Rasputin in the graveyard. I'll try to go this way. Did pretty good. I only got to see the first... I think the first season and some of the second season, sadly. Okay, and then we got journal entries on people. Factions. Got the Russian Empire and Poland. Oh, what's this?
They'll go gawk, but without lifting a finger. Just, Vesna will bring it, Vesna will help. But if Vesna needs help with something, there's nobody to be found.
Real. Let me steal your apple.
That's not yours, don't touch. All these newcomers causing more problems.
Hey! I came in legally, I think. Otherwise I would have been shot. Okay. I'm gonna follow this Vesna, I guess. Rasputin can wait. It's not like he's gonna die in the cemetery to a wild Pokemon, right? No, okay, I thought that was something there.
Am I sensing?
What is this? Wooden box, a hand-carved and elaborately painted wooden box. The box is marked with the words of love, sweet as kisses, the name of Vesna and Luca intertwine. Got those fake J's. Vesna and Luca cuddling tenderly against the wood, against the delicate carvings, trying to protect them from damp and rain, from all the evil the world carries with it. Okay. Well, that's their house. We gotta find a Luca as well. Do I need to keep snapping, or is it just like a thing there? Dish shards. Broken shards of a blue ceramic dish. The broken ceramic trembles with anger and frustration. The quarrel erupted suddenly, spewing out bile of mutual complaints and grievances. Its sweet and pungent taste stupefied, compelled, screaming, finger-pointing, and hurting. The frenzy lasted until all involved were out of breath. That's not good. Damaged axe shaft. A damaged axe shaft, the trace it bears does not belong to Vesna, so it might be Luca then. Although it's already become moldy from disuse, it carries the memories of the spirit of the one who wielded it, a loner by choice with a disposition as tart as juniper berries. The shaft is overgrown with the thorns of bitter words, but there are others, warm, delicate as rose petals. They betray a love for someone who is not afraid of thorns, a love that is difficult but not accepting of violence. Domestic squabbles. In this house lived a married couple who do not mince their words. They argue violently, loudly, until they're out of breath, but they persist together despite everything. So we got a family of wrath, and like a wrath demon.
I wanted to talk.
Because I'm guessing these demons go after the 7 deadly sins.
Go. We didn't invite any guests over. I'm telling you, go away, or I'll call for help. Help! Help! Somebody help me!
What are you doing?
Oh my god, and I got beat up these guys.
I'm not looking for trouble. I just wanted to talk.
We'll talk, all right.
Okay. Well. Real. Upgrades. I don't know how to do upgrades. I'm pressing a button. I guess we'll just figure it out. Strong attacks and focus. In order to launch a strong attack against an enemy, you must take away all their focus, causing them to enter the breakdown state. Strong attacks are much more powerful than other skills and allow the fight to end quicker. Okay. I gotta stagger them. Which I can do it by doing that. And then... we'll do that. Got it. Yeah! Give him a concussion. Don't mind me beating you up without even hitting you. It's okay. I'm not using demons or anything. Let me see if I can interrupt. Come on. I did. I'm cheating, I'm sorry. Do that too. And goodbye, you're about to get sworded. Oh! I just killed that guy! Awesome. Win a fight with full HP and win a fight without them using an action.
You could say that, sure.
I'm just goated. The village residents, if thinking interfering with their actions so much the worse for thinking. Yeah, action surged. The locals are impetuous, irritable, and eager to pick a fight for even the most trivial reason. Something is not right here. Anybody else kind of getting, what's it called?
Please open the door.
Yokai watch?
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over.
Vibes? Like, these yokai and demons and stuff are causing people to act weirdly than usual. Okay, fine. I'll just sneak around the back of the house.
Am I sensing?
What is this? Dead goose! No! Something strangled this goose. From the goose's twisted neck flows the anger and passion of the person who slaughtered the poor bird. I know who did this. The wave of emotions carries no desire for meat or feathers, only the sour taste of envy and the desire for all of Bogdan's property to go to hell. It was neat.
Body.
It was
I
neat.
reject this verdict.
Well, I expected as much. And he wanted to come see you himself. He was first to judge.
I said what I said, and I won't change my mind. Go away. You're attracting gawkers.
Not gawkers. A witness. And let him listen.
Aye.
He'll see it fairly. Sir, this liar and thief here stole a memento of my mother. And this witch says I'm supposed to hand my goose over to him too?
Because you strangled mine. Now what do I care about some trinkets your mother left you?
Because we already know you strangled the goose, but you still haven't proved that Bogdan stole your pendant.
Where is the justice here?
Sounds like you initiated it. A dead goose lies between the quarreling peasants, the obvious bone of contention here. If the wise woman is to settle the dispute, she better do it quickly. It will come to fisticuffs in a moment. It seems that the neighbors quarreled over a goose strangled in an act of revenge, a classic of the genre. Make him calm down. Do I not have one heart?
Why don't you relax and listen to the words of a wise woman?
I'm doing...
Well,
it's like The Witcher.
in all, it's...
Axie.
I'm sorry, Bogdan.
Come inside, and tell me what you're doing here.
Well, that's cool. Oh. So we definitely got wrath around here, it seems like. So, my dear son, my heart is crying. Have I harmed you so that you write about me like this? That you renounce your legacy, your land, and your blood? I never said a word to you when you refused to farm with us, nor when you went to Tiflis to study. And now you're calling us stupid? Backward? You repeat after that rector of yours, Kusudiki, that Gregorian, your language is, or Georgian, your language is the language of dogs, and you want to write to me only in Russian. Child, Georgia flows in your blood. She is the salt in your tears and the glue in your bones. You will not renounce her. You can't. Interesting. They say that every nation has its demons, its phantoms, ghosts, and nightmares were created to make naughty children behave. But I have gone halfway around the world preaching the word of God and learning the truth. These demons, fiends, and devils cursed by God are real, and they are everywhere. In distant Sirmia, people whispered the name Bukavak, a cruel beast whose presence brings wrath and commands people to inflict violence on their neighbors. Okay, we got a Bukavak here, it seems like. A fairy tale, you say, but I have seen Bukavak here in Piatikskorks. I heard the rattle of his chains and felt his fangs digging into my neck and tugging at the very fiber of my soul, and I felt the fury that this wrath brings with it, the anger from which there is no escape, the taste of blood in my mouth that no prayer can erase. May the holy walls of this oblate church stop this beast. Blessed Virgin, keep me safe. Level up. We're getting there. We're already doing pretty good on levels, it seems like. Make you lose focus instead of taking damage with a 4:1 ratio. That sounds terrible. Restore focus. I might need that. Or take 7 turns, make every attack on the enemy deal maximum damage possible. I think we should go here. Let's do relaxation. Because I feel like I need to up these for, what's it called? For when we're, like, reading entries. So what's this one? Whoops. Here you go. Restore 3 focus when I use it. Reduce focus on an enemy and give myself focus. Seems pretty good. Okay.
The villagers seem to have a certain respect for you, ma'am, so I wanted to ask your help with something.
I'm not getting any younger, boy. Talk before I drop dead.
Alright. Okay, I'll be back.
Well then, I hope you'll still be alive when I get back, madam.
Oh, okay. There's a bunch of stuff we need to find out. All we know is that supposedly maybe she's doing all this, but I don't trust that. Salt on the doorstep. Salt on the doorstep protects from unwanted visitors and other misfortunes. Like supernatural. Do a salt circle against ghosts and you won't die. Did I go down there? 1 second. I think I did actually, yeah. Okay. Just looking for some extra though. I think only way I'm gonna find is at the cemetery.
Excuse me. I need to get to the local cemetery. Could you give me a lift?
I've only just come back from the post office this morning. I'm not getting the horse going again. Back to the cemetery. It's not like anyone there is going to run away. And look, my horse is more dead than alive.
Fair. He doesn't want to take me to the cemetery. If I use my power, I should be able to change his mind.
I'll be right back.
I don't have stuff, though. Manipulation. You can manipulate other people. First, you must know a person's secrets, which you can learn by making conclusions. If the manipulation is available, the character interaction icon will change, and the ooper will appear next to the person. Okay. The coachman used the rag to wipe the sweat from his forehead. It reeks with the sour odor of fatigue. Attempts to free the wheels from the soft soil made his spine crack like a fishbone, and the muscles burn with fire, and no one would help. Such was his job. Such was his fate. Shovel. It shows traces of mud and ice. The coachman had to free the wagon's wheels from the soft soil that had engulfed them. He is tired and weary. He worked hard at unloading the wagon alone, and all he dreams of is a moment of rest. I can relieve his suffering. Yeah, by brainwashing him, it's fine. Just seeing if I can go this way. I can. Okay, that's everything. I don't know. I hope leaving for the cemetery will that make her not available later? It's fine, I'll go to cemetery, sure.
I'm not going anywhere.
Come on, it's fine, man.
Maybe you'll change
I got some
your
coffee.
mind and drop me off at the cemetery after all.
Well, on the other hand, this place isn't much more exciting than the cemetery, and I meant to take the horse out for a ride, so get on.
I'm sure that manipulating people like this is totally fine and won't have any consequences. Okay. Interesting, we got a funeral. I'm just gonna look around for stuff before interacting. Aha! Elder Vasily died only a year ago, and his tombstone has clearly already been damaged. Why? We got, grave robbers. That or there's I forget what the name is already. For the demon.
Alive. Does that mean I helped, Thaumaturge?
Thank you.
I don't have enough words to thank you for what you've done for me. I haven't felt this way in years.
I'm glad I could help.
I see him. My Ooper. He's back. I can feel our bond growing stronger as each moment passes.
I'm happy for you, but do restrain your joy. We're in the cemetery.
My bad.
When I heard you were at the cemetery, I was sure I'd see you resurrecting the dead.
Not yet. Today I'm just praying for rest for Vasily's soul. The whole village is suffering after his loss. He was the elder here.
He cursed this place. Since he died, darkness and misfortune have hung over the village.
You see, to them, every harm comes down to witchcraft. They believe that after Vasily's passing, the village was possessed by some monster that howls at night or some other Yafits.
I believe it. They might be right. Locals say that since the death of the village elder, a doom has hung over the village. Minor quarrels immediately turn into bloody fights, and people are tense and withdrawn. Things are not looking good. Especially with a war going on.
There was a fire, sir. Flames shooting sky high, and him burning, swearing, speaking curses. And the curse stuck. Those ruins seem a profaned place now. A wicked spirit has taken over the blighted land.
Don't encourage her. Once she gets going, it can't be stopped.
This could also be the work of a Salita.
What do you mean?
Vasily's death was not peaceful. He died in flames that consumed his house. The ruins are thought to be cursed, and locals speak of them with horror.
What changed in the village after the elder died?
It's all dreadful, sir. Everything's gone topsy-turvy. When folks get to arguing now, they're so hot-headed, before you know it, they're at one another's throats. Ladies have no patience for kids, nor lads for ladies, nor neighbors for neighbors. Any word might seem offensive and like an insult waiting to happen. Then you've got to fight.
That sounds like nowadays. That's crazy.
Leave their mark on everyone. It takes time to come to terms with something like this. That doesn't mean this place is possessed by dark forces.
As you were healing me, I had a dream, a vision. But on the borderline of sleep and wakefulness, I thought I saw a Salutor. That's what might be influencing the villagers in Wailing at night.
They're good people, but none too bright, Victor. I'm afraid they might be talking about a train.
The wise woman was
Have I seen any trains nearby?
He's a Bukavac.
Yeah.
Does the creature hunting you rattle chains, slither around, and have a mouth full of giant fangs?
A Bukavac.
Vukovac.
Where did this elder live?
I'll show you. Let's allow Vasily's soul to rest for today. Amen.
Interesting. Yes, Vukovac. It's not Bukovac, it's Vukovac. Peaceful and happy village? Not quite. The villagers are riled onto the point. Who is calling me? I don't know that number. Okay. They're riled up at the point of breaking, laying the blame for their troubles on the actions of the Vukovac. They are trying to defend themselves against the dark force with folk methods. Yeah, it's the IRS. Vukovacs are sometimes mentioned in tales and legends of Sirmia, a part of the kingdom of Slavonia. They personify brutal force and the inexorable punishment for sins which is bound to come. Great! Did I have one on... Ooh. We got Succubi. That looks like one anyway. Let's read about demons. Paimon. You were so beautiful, fallen angel, full of grace, energy, and color. I thought that you would become my teacher, that you would open the world of philosophy, art, and magic to me, that together we would discover the secrets of Earth's elements and the secrets of people's hearts. That I would become something more. That having as many as 2 Salutors, I would reach for what is available only to the strongest. Instead, you broke me. You brought nightmares and visions that crushed my mind to dust. Because of you, I am nothing but a shadow. Okay, so he had the Ooper, and he saw pretty fallen angel lady thing, and he was not strong enough. Ooper, my first salutor, he came to me more than 15 years ago, and I offered him my heart and the flaw of pride I carry. By trying to capture others, I fell into a spiral of torment and exhaustion that cost me my connection to Ooper. I can no longer use his power, nor even fully see him. We are both shadows of our old selves. I cannot help him, but I've heard of someone who can. Ooper is back, along with his power. It's wonderful to see him again. Ooper is the ghost of a Slavic nobleman who gambled with his life and that of his companions, and then lost it in an honorable fight. That is why the flaws that lure the Ooper are those related to arrogance, bravery, honor, and pride. My Ooper came to me when my sense of pride and desire to take matters into my own hands became insurmountable. Don't call in a deer. I already killed that guy, I think. I don't know. Maybe that's why there's a second game. Maybe he came back. 15 years ago, against my father's bidding, Abaruki and I decided to act on our own account. Each of us had paid for it in his own way. Yeah. Well, the way it seemed, maybe I didn't kill him. I didn't kill a deer. I sucked him into the lantern. The umbral lamp. So maybe he's not dead, but he's trapped in umbral now with the putrid mother, and that's probably not going to go well. And then Aureus decided to disintegrate me and everybody who had sin and could be strong enough to defy his will. Like, I don't think I got the good ending. I think I got a bad ending. He is capable of healing. The power of his offensive skills depends on your health points. Yeah, so he's a healer. That's pretty cool. I'm not saying Abba Yuriksi every time. I'm going to call him Abba. He's Abba. Okay. So, search the burned homestead, which I'm going to guess is back in town, right? Yup. Ooh, we got a map. Missing something in the village, but maybe that's because I saw some stuff and I didn't have enough points in it. So maybe I should go back once I level up. I'm not sure. I don't know if I have a time thing on that lady. I'm gonna quickly see the message they left. Bro, that was bad. What, Amanda? Who's Amanda?
Can you feel it? It's the smell of mystery.
door frame. Destroyed door frame. By some miracle, it survived the fire. Oh, it wasn't a tax person. I got a message. It sounded like a dude saying, "Do you have that avocado in Arizona or something like that?" I'm like, what? No. So I don't know. Anyway, thick lines of wood grain are visible on the frame. They arrange themselves into words carved as if by a chisel. They scream about an attempt to break down the door. I'm planting an avocado tree in Arizona, okay? Don't call me. They scream about an attempt to break down the door, about the hinges finally letting go. They scream into a deaf void. Fear of the flames has embedded itself deep in the fabric of the door frame, and trepidation about losing a loved one.
A horrible death.
Ooh. Dried bloodstain. It has soaked deep into the burned boards of the house. The blood sounds like suffering. It flowed quickly. The wound inflicted with the scissors wasn't large, but it was accurate. Life left the body, the heart went into a spasm, and the mind recognized the end. It lasted for some time, and then the flames came, and the pain resounded anew. Okay, so we scissored somebody to death. Okay.
What do you expect to find in this place? The fire was almost a year ago.
Time doesn't matter much here. I'm looking for clues and personal traces that will lead me to whoever's carrying the flaw that lured the Salutor here.
I see. I thought I could be helpful to you, but I don't really understand what you're telling me.
Sure.
Above all, flaws are deeply hidden marks left in human souls. They form under the influence of tragic events.
Mm-hmm. What does that have to do with salutors? Is that Latin?
Yes, from the word newcomer. People have always taken salutors to be spirits, demons, or imps.
Like from those fairy tales, the wise woman and the other old crones tell the locals.
Sometimes, those sorts of fairy tales and legends describe how humans perceive a salutor. They don't take a physical form. Salutors are attracted to the flaws hidden within people. Thaumaturges discover these flaws inside someone, bring them to the surface, and adopt them to lure the salutor. Those are the moments when I've usually failed. I haven't been able to hold on to a salutor. I didn't know how to bind one to myself.
What about
you? Did well with.
Do you have a flaw?
Uder. You don't need to know.
It doesn't matter. The important thing is that I can now catch my next salutor. Make another bond with it, and its power will allow me to start influencing people. Thanks to your help, I can once again discover people's flaws and the salutors hiding behind them. And I think I'm now able to catch my second salutor.
Gotta catch them all. You'll remember this. Okay, I don't want to give them that. We do not tell people our sins so that they can use it against us later. That's stupid.
People always leave behind individual bits of their personality, even on everyday objects and such. I can decipher the thoughts and actions imprinted on these objects, and then match them to their owner. This lets me gather immense knowledge about a person, especially if I need to find someone.
What else can you do?
If I do manage to catch another salutor, that would be a very rare occurrence, in fact. An ordinary Thaumaturge wouldn't even try more than once. Only a few have multiple salutors.
And that's gonna be me, because I'm Ash Ketchum. They're cowards.
Because they're afraid. Like the ones who claimed humans
I'm
wouldn't
gonna
learn
do
to
the
fly
pride
or even reach the pole.
flaw
But
options
the
every
failure
time,
of
I think.
others doesn't mean those people are right. It
Probably gonna
means a
screw me
mistake
over
was
later,
made somewhere.
but it looks cool.
Isn't this exactly the sort of thinking that caused your problems that led you to me?
That doesn't matter anymore.
Then what's changed?
This time, I've got you with me.
Okay.
Why did you want to come here with me?
I have never gotten to know a Thaumaturge so closely. I'd like to learn as much as possible about your abilities.
So you can
I
replicate
need to look
them?
around this place a little more.
I won't stop you.
I don't trust Rasputin. There you go.
True fear.
Charred ragdoll appears old. It's caked with a hard crust of fear. Its layers are like the varnish of an age-old painting. A child's fear, a girl's terror, a young woman's dread. They form a cocoon smelling of turpentine that constricts the throat and forces tears from the eyes. That's not good. So is this the... I don't know if this is the same... The Vukovac. I think this is a different one. Call me crazy. Oh, I can talk to Ooper.
This house was always full of fear, and its owner was still alive when the house caught fire. Someone wanted to kill him. The fire only covered up the crime.
Whoa.
The murder gave birth to the flaw that you attached to, didn't it? I'll find you when I track down the murderer.
Wrath.
I know who owns this doll. Maybe I should give him back to her. She ought to know more about what happened here.
Same trace can be felt on the rag doll and the item dropped by the woman. Vesna smells of fear. Her nerves are badly strained, her heart is trembling, her fingers are stiff from anxiety, and her mind wanders lost in the wilderness of fear. I may be able to find her home and discover what's behind her jittery condition, which I do know where she lives. Victor.
I hope you've got what you want now, Thaumaturge. Because I think it's time to get out of here.
You guys again?
Why the hurry, Father? We're the Tsar's men. How about the donation for the Tsar's army?
Already beat your ass
There are no
once.
Russian outposts here.
I think this is the guy with the nice boots.
You really want to try it
the guy
again?
who trashed our comrades?
Yeah! I'll do it again, yeah!
I can do exactly the same to all of you.
He's not as weak as he looks. He actually looks better than he did the other day.
But not counting the priest. He's still alone.
Not anymore, I'm not.
Oh, you're so dead. I should go after him probably first. Deserter, fugitive, deserter. Yep, you guys aren't even that good. Okay, I think I go after you first. No? Wait, hold up. You're gonna attack first. I think I quick attack you. And then... diversion you. Can I not do that? No. I gotta attack the same guy twice, which sucks. You're just gonna punch me, so I'm not really worried. I'm gonna do that. That and... that. Alright. And then I'm going to... you? I'll do... diversion on you. There you go. And now I can do concussion. And you can... Oh, okay. Yeah, I think concussion here, and then I just kill him, probably. Oh, I didn't see he had a knife. Okay, he's gonna get him. I can get him. Maybe. There's a chance I can kill this guy. Wait, you didn't die? Get him. And I'm gonna quick attack you. This should get him. Nice. Now it's just a knife guy left. Okay, I'm gonna... do this. No. I'm gonna get rid of his focus, and then I'm going to do this. Hit him hard because he has no health. Or he has max health. And then concussion. Nice.
Are you alright, sir?
So good! I do like the
these salutors also help you in a fight?
combat here. It
Can
seems
you
very cool.
manipulate people and cast these demons into their minds?
Generally speaking, yes. Are you sure you're alright, sir?
Call me Grigori.
Let's head back.
Grigori.
I have to visit someone in the village who can tell me more about what happened here.
Well, those losers just got absolutely destroyed. Let's go for Deed. Reduces focus by 1 additional point if the enemy is in the suffering state. I think I actually put that there. And then relaxation here. Because this could be good. I don't know though, we'll see. I also don't know if I just heal after each combat or if I gotta physically like rest. I guess we'll see if we get into a fight. Ha ra Rasputin. Okay, first thing I want to do. Yeah. We can talk to Vesna. Or I try to find those items again and get the hidden thing that was on them. They were here. Also, Ooper's there. Can I not look at them again? Is it one and done? Oh no. Unless it's... Ooh, I got clothes I can put on. Do I have it here? No, I don't think I can look at them again. I'm gonna go talk to the lady first. Wait. Oh, I just pieced it together. That old lady in there is probably the one that
Now
stabbed
I know
him
that
and set
moment's
the place
trace.
on fire.
Vesna and her husband both left traces of themselves at the Vasilis' burned-out farmstead.
No!
Luca sincerely
No
loves his
AI
wife.
streamers.
You think he loves her strongly enough to kill for her?
Bro, 2 in a row? That's insane.
You're right. It'd be better to ask Vesna about that.
I saw a thing where it's like I can ban certain words, but I don't want to be like, I ban AI, and then no one can say that later in case like we're doing Mass Effect or something. But let me see. I could also do boo. Let me see. Settings. No, not there. I don't know where the option is. I'll have to play around with that later. Okay. Well, it's the same as on the door frame, isn't it? Hello.
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over.
Please open the door. I'd like to have a chat about your husband.
He'd better not be here when he gets back. He's not as talkative or polite as I am.
It's clear that this is not the first time Vesna has threatened someone with her husband. Luca might not have the best reputation in the village. Because he's a killer! He's a recluse.
I know you're scared, but please, just open the door a crack and let me ask one quick question.
That's a big crack.
What do you want?
Calm.
Please, don't be afraid. I just need to know where I can find your husband.
He's chopping wood in the clearing by the forest.
Thank you. Was that so hard? He's in the woods. Robber.
What do we have here? Thaumaturge never failed.
A hand-painted icon. I think this is Saint Thecla the Martyr. The wise woman's hands hover around the saint's head. They arrange themselves into gestures, subtle, pure as snowflakes. Words of the spell sparkle like stars and sincerely beseech heaven for protection. For a girl who suffers evil on earth, who suffers too much of it.
You've been going in so many circles, your head will spin.
You did it.
You cursed him, didn't you? Vesna's father. You put some hex on him, right?
A spell. I help people, yes. Vesna had a problem with her father, and believes in curses, spells, and hexes. Is that all? Because, like I said, I don't want to waste time and die here gabbing with you.
Vasily had a dark side. A man who was a rock for the entire village became an abuser at home. He tortured Vesna for many years, turning her life into a nightmare. Okay, I feel less bad for this guy.
A lot of people benefit from your wisdom. They're superstitious and timid, as far as I've been able to figure out. Easy to control, right?
pot calling kettle. That, my boy, that you can ask that charlatan with fancy dress and beard. Who takes advantage of who here? Bah! The people here are believers, of course. But the spirit in the village is real too.
You're right about that.
Is this spirit you're talking about, not a person?
I heard it howling. That's nothing human. One evil spirit here persecutes people, and you can hear it now and then, sometimes. Tragedies attract it, and impure thoughts. We here call it a Vukovac.
A
But
Vukovac.
other places probably call it other things.
An evil spirit's an evil spirit. It torments people and turns their weaknesses against them.
And what if I told you I could get rid of it?
Because I'm gonna put it in a
I'd say I'll
Pokeball.
believe it when I see it. And I'd ask, how else can I help you?
I gotta keep looking for the rest
Well
of this
then,
stuff.
I hope you'll still be alive when I get back, madam.
That's kind of a goofy thought. Oh, I'm just a dude. I get to see people's like emotions and stuff, and then also I can just go around and catch demons and use them to make myself more powerful as well as influence other people. So, ooh. I wonder if I go back to the tavern, if there's something in here that I need to look at with my upgrade stats. Thaumaturge, you gotta catch them all. Yeah, and it's probably not a good thing either, because I need to adopt a sin to get a demon to be interested enough for me to how you want to put it, like, I guess attach to me, possess me, however you want to say it, which means I'm gonna be, you know, even more cursed. But psh, what's the worst that could happen? It's not like demons kill people. Dang, I don't think I'm gonna be able to talk more to the wise woman because I interacted with stuff way too early before I was leveled up, which is a shame. It's fine. But we do know she started the hexing. She
again
knows about the demon.
This time it's a matter of life and death.
How is your search going?
That's going great.
Almost finished. I know who's attracting the Vukovac.
Can you reveal that secret?
It's Luca. It has to be Luca.
Do you still want to catch that Salutor?
Yep.
Yes, absolutely.
Despite the risk?
I hope I can persuade you to come with me.
He's a fire type.
That's an
I only have a
enormous
water
favor
type
you're
right now.
asking me. I hope you'll be able to return it.
I give my word.
Did you hear? We're going to see Luca Bogosian.
Bogosian. Where are you at? If I was a Luca, where would I be? Oh, you look nice.
I'm not here to fight.
I don't think he cares.
Luca!
You shouldn't have threatened my wife.
I did not.
Why did you do this?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're the one who brought the Salutor here. The spirit that you all say arrived in the village after Vasily's death. The Salutator is what's making fear consume you all and making you hot-headed. And it's because of your flaw, which has been within you since the murder took place.
A murder might just be about to take place.
Cut off his head.
Really?
What?
Tear off his head before he opens his mouth again.
Uh-oh.
Unless you're the one that killed him.
And I'd do it again if I could.
Uh-oh. She's gonna go Hulk. She's gonna Hulk.
Here you are.
Ah! That thing's so creepy.
Vesna's flaw is mine, and yours.
Oh, hell nah. Oh, now we're doing difficulty level. What are we thinking? Definitely not stories, so it's between balance and challenge. I've been doing pretty good though, I think. Combat is challenging while allowing a lot of freedom, or challenging. To win, you must carefully choose your actions. I think I could do challenge, but it's whatever chat chooses. Balance? Okay. Oh, that thing's so huge! Fighting wild Pokemon. To defeat a wild Salutator, you must get rid of the shadows that protect him. Vanquishing the shadows will weaken him, but the weaker he is, the more fiercely he will fight back. The bar tells you when the wild Salutator sends more enemies against you. Oh god. So I gotta fight you and your summons? Okay, and you got so much focus, I can't just get rid of your... Can I can't target the Bukavok, so I can only target his summons. Just a quick attack. And then you do bloody penance. Yeah! Then I will do a planned attack. Oh no, am I bleeding? Bukavok has caused you to enter the suffering state. States can have a benign or potentially deadly effect. Read descriptions carefully and don't get caught off guard. What is this? Yeah, suffering. Receive 2 damage at the end of every round. I do gotta... yeah, this one. Ow. My face! There you go. Still can't choose the Bukavok, so... I guess just go for the kill, right? Planned attack, and then... this one. If it doesn't kill, I'll get a little bit of health. Super. Okay, now I gotta target 2 guys. I can one-shot... no, I have to have a heavy attack. You look like you're both have fists, so I'll probably do that. And then you give me that. There you go. Ow! Stop it! Oh boy. We gotta quick attack one of these. Can't kill that one, but I can weaken this one. And then can you kill this one? No, but you can weaken. Ow. Nice. Ow. Well, I'm almost dead. Quick attack. Bam! That was close. Vehemence.
You lose, you lose. You're going crazy again, you blind fool.
A little faith, Thaumaturge. Focus on what's true. My voice is true. I am the truth, you see. Look.
Get him. Put him in your book. Taming a Salutor. You defeated Bukovac, the D-Dimension Salutor, but you cannot tame him on your own. Rasputin comes to your help. The untamed Salutor won't obey your orders, stops you from developing, and weakens your perception. Fortunately, Rasputin has soothed his anger. You achieved the unachievable. Let's go!
Unbelievable.
How do you feel? Are you all right?
Well, I don't think I'm hallucinating, but that means I'm currently facing a crowd of furious lumberjacks with axes, so I'd say I've been better.
What? What? I'm telling the truth. I do it again. None of you understand anything. It's because of this magician. It's his fault.
I wasn't even here a year ago.
The magician didn't kill Vasily. He didn't bring the evil here. You're a witch! To the stake with her! To the stake!
Oh.
And you... Why are you just standing there?
Murder!
Are you just letting them do this? Fine. I'll handle it myself. I did it before, and I can do it now.
What have you done? Go. You don't need to see this.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, he was an abusive dad. But that doesn't give you the right to murder him. I'll do this
Think,
one.
Luca. Your feelings for Vesna are still true, I know that. Hear out her reasons before you do anything.
I'll just go on the record saying I wouldn't stop these lumberjacks.
You two better not come back to the village.
As if we wanted to.
Gotta have consequences for your actions, but I guess exile works, sure. What does this do? This allows you to manipulate Dimension Deed. Ukavak. Cast State Suffering on enemy. If the enemy's health points is at or less than 50%, the skill additionally casts the state on a random enemy. Cast Suffering receives 3 to 4 damage at the end of every round, max of 4. Inflict damage equal to 8 for each enemy affected by suffering. inflict damage. The lower the enemy's health points, the faster the skill speed. And inflict damage, cast state on all enemies suffering. So he's all about making people have suffering and then, yeah, just killing them fast. That's pretty cool. So, where would I want to go? Because I think that doing this means that I can go past and keep going to like the stage 2, so I don't know if I should head towards that. I can give people suffering, which would pair well with Bukovac. If I don't know if I have to choose though, which Salutor I go into battle with. And this would be like increasing damage. I'll go this way. Increase the damage from the Salutor's next attack by 50%. Yeah. Suffering, receive damage at the end of forever. Yeah, do that, right? Because that, I'll give them that, and then the Salutor's next attack does more damage, so that's pretty good. Okay. So now we're back at the railway station. Sure, let's talk.
Excuse me, sir. Do you happen to know when the train arrives? The postmaster said it's usually no more than an hour late, so it should be here any moment.
Are you American?
I got a tougher question for you.
Pardon?
Will this train get me close to Albuquerque?
I'm afraid that's an ocean away, and even to the ocean you've got a ways to go.
Thank you. Ever since I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque, I can't get my bearings. Things I've seen, sir. Places I've been. I just can't get to Albuquerque.
Yeah, you're a low loss, friend. Ooh. Especially during World War I don't know if you want to be lost on a different continent.
I wanted to send 2 telegrams, one to Warsaw and one to Paris.
Mr. Shulsky, I was meant to send for you when the driver came to get the mail. My condolences about your father.
What, did he die? Oh no!
Do you still want to send something?
Gets 5 big booms in chat for dead dad.
Did you come to say goodbye to me?
More like to share my fear. Your condition yesterday, after the fight with that Bukovac.
I know, that's a tiny rave.
I don't think my treatments are having a long-lasting effect. And you don't look the best. Do you feel alright?
Can people stop asking me that? Effing chat. And you don't look the best, bro. Every time. This is Man Simulator.
I feel fine, thank you.
Don't talk if you don't want to. What do you intend to do now?
I gotta go there.
I have to bury my father in Warsaw. What about you?
Thanks to you. I don't think I have anything else to do here. I had a little time to think about what I saw in your mind. Tell me, Victor. Have you ever seen a human skull cracked open on the cobblestones?
What?
Your question sounded like a threat.
Because it is, for all of us. I have the skull of Franz Ferdinand himself.
Oh my god.
His brain spilling out onto the sidewalk. I also saw the white steps in Odessa running with blood. A battlefield blanketed in lethal fog, with faceless beings emerging from it. This hasn't happened yet, but I saw it as clearly as I see you now. Thanks to you, I know that I can stop it. I know that I am part of history, and I can change it.
I don't think that worked out for you,
Even at the
Bubbo.
cost of scorn, contempt, or my life. You promised me a favor, so Warsaw sounds perfect.
The Thaumaturge. That was the game. Thank you guys for watching. No. Wait, what? Why did that say if you smell like sweat, piss, or urine? Stinky. I mean, depending on the village, it probably has some not up to date cleanliness. Whoa! Let me guess, nightmare?
Warsaw! 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 Last stop, Warsaw. Time to wake up.
It's clouding over.
The weather is like my mood.
Aside from the circumstances of the funeral bringing you back, you hadn't thought of ever returning here?
I don't know if I would return here during the war.
I hate this city. It always makes me think of the stench of vodka, sweat, and urine. Corruption, poverty, and trust me, no justice but street justice.
I'm sure something must have changed since you left.
But probably not for the better.
What about the people? Those close to you? You'll never miss them?
Yeah, let's read what the papers say.
The only person I consider close is my sister. But Varsovians? Let's see. Workers are striking. They want to take advantage of the Tsar's visit to Warsaw. The protests are being violently suppressed. Last week, around a dozen people were killed.
Awesome.
Polish Socialist Party militants attacked a train. They stole money, bonds, and explosive materials. They're also suspected of robbing a transport of Dutch pomade. The socialists in Warsaw must look pretty sharp then. Further along, we've got murders, muggings, and politics.
The newspapers feed on sensation. Remember that in darkness, even a small spark can be seen clearly. Even I can feel hope from all the people riding with us. Can't you?
Yeah, I'll tell you what I sense.
Even without my powers, I can tell that hope is bringing people here from all three petitions. Miners, steelworkers, governesses, maids, speculators, thieves. I've forgotten to read a few of our fellow passengers' possessions, and I know that hope can have many faces.
Will you share that knowledge with me?
Sure.
There's a terrified woman riding with us. She's either running away or in hiding. I think that gentleman is smuggling something, because excitement is all mixed up with guilt inside him. And this dandy, he's going whoring.
Oh.
If there's something I've learned in life, Victor, it's never to neglect the horse.
Alright.
Warsaw, end of the line. Welcome to Warszawa.
I think the time's come to ask where you plan to stay.
I'll let you know when I come up with something.
Bro is pretty famous. I think he could get in the inn or somewhere if need be. I think he's famous at this point. Great. It's already feeling bad here. Okay.
When people unite, empires fall.
Let me go that way. That way. We'll look this way first. It's on another level. Should I get this? I think so. There you go. Then we got 2 new places. Warsaw in 1905 and Southern. I might read those later. We'll see. How long have it been? Not too long. Oh. No, it's just a light on her. Alright. The Daily Courier. The latest news! The Chief of Police of the City of Warsaw hereby informs the general public that in connection with their Majesty's visit, the number of units patrolling the streets on this day will be doubled. In particular, constables will look out for the groups of troublemakers that have been gathering more and more recently near major thoroughfares to protest against thaumaturges and demand that His Majesty officially condemn thaumaturges as charlatans and a menace to humanity. Yesterday, near Rymarksa Street, the police arrested 15 people who protested loudly and disrupted traffic, demanding that thaumaturgy be punishable by death. The protesters were intoxicated and started a fight with the police unit dispatched on the scene. Okay, so they hate us. I'm sorry, let's just let the demons run around, yeah! Anti-thaumaturge leaflets. Citizen, beware of the thaumaturges who act in secret, plotting to bring down the economy and thus take complete control over our society. Let us protect our children from those degenerates waiting for the right moment to take control over the most innocent minds and souls. Let us get rid of those parasites. Recent research shows that thaumaturge brains are burned out from thoughts that go against nature, hence they cannot be treated equally to normal humans. Let us act now before it is too late. Awesome. Change of Warsaw's Governor General. Today, the Supreme Order of August 28th was announced. The Governor General of Warsaw, Commander of the Warsaw Military District, Adjutant General Makismovich, will be released from his current duties while retaining the title of Adjutant General. He will be replaced by his second-in-command, Adjutant General Scalun. Great. So we're gonna go to the funeral. Probably see our sister too. Brothers, the 11-hour workdays are killing us. Let's follow the example of the workers in German and English factories and fight to reduce them to 9 working hours. Join the strike, put down your tools, and join the fight for our future. Yeah, 11 hours is pretty crazy. I will say that. That's almost half the day, not counting sleep and eating and all that. Menu. Katzlesanka restaurant menu. Borscht or broth fruit soup. Pottage with crayfish. No, you do not get overtime. Which I honestly don't get overtime pay. Like, I feel if you are putting in the hours, say you do want to work, I don't know, maybe you're going crazy and you want to work 14 hours. Maybe you just want to get work in. Maybe you don't want to go home. Maybe you just, I don't know, want to do something. If I work 14 hours and I'm only usually supposed to work 9 hours, let me get the other 5 hours of pay. I put in the time and the work. I should get paid for the efforts no matter what. Maybe that's just me though. I don't know why that's not an option. Pottage with crayfish, goose and jelly, young turkey, romaine lettuce, pan-seared saffron milk cups, cucumber salad, compte, cream with chocolate, pears a la Otero, cup of green gages, maca black coffee, local lager and English porter beer. Yummy. Is that everything? I just want to make sure I don't miss anything. Haha! Their Majesties have arrived. When this issue of the Courier is in your hands, the ancient city of Warsaw will be receiving its most distinguished guests. His Majesty Nikolai II, the Emperor of all Russia, the King of Poland, and the Grand Duke of Finland, and Her Royal Highness Tsarina Alexandra Fyodorovna. They will arrive in cities after afternoon. This will be the royal couple's first visit to Warsaw. On this long-awaited and joyous occasion, our city has taken up a festive appearance. Streets have been adorned with festoons of flowers and greenery, and the entire area that the royal procession will pass through is filled with crowds of people wishing to pay homage to their majesties on behalf of Warsaw and all the kingdom. And with that vow of loyal allegiance, Polish hearts send to the throne a quiet echo of fervent desires and lasting comfort. These arise from His Majesty's words, who declared in his grand manifestos that his ultimate goal was to ensure the happiness of all his loyal subjects and to discern all his loyal subjects' needs. Those gracious words of the sovereign have become a source of comfort for the people of the Kingdom of Poland, and in the name of that comfort, the Polish people under Russian rule are happy to greet His Majesty today, trusting their substantial needs will be recognized and ready for civic and public service. Awesome. It is crazy though to think World War I was literally just a hissy fight. Piss match between 3 cousins. / half brothers, that's weird. Because the Tsar of Russia the Prime Minister of Britain and the guy from Germany.
Why such a crowd?
We're all related.
Circus has come to town.
These are troubled times.
Hi,
Brothers
Nikolai.
turn against brothers. Russia has had enough bloodshed. The violence must stop. When socialists attempt to divide Russia and her subject nations, to dent the sword that smote the enemy at Grunwald, this demands my decisive action. Thus, by my grace, I hereby appoint as Governor General of Warsaw, Georgi Antonovich Skowon.
The guy with the eye patch goes hard.
A butcher.
Not a
Yeah,
popular
that's-
guy, I presume.
Yar.
I see you ain't from here.
Actually, I
Swain
am.
keeps a photo album of all the folks he's had shot at the Citadel.
Before and after execution.
That's crazy.
Warsaw! The time for leniency and indulgence is over.
You got
From
that
the moment
Dexter
this office is
type
bestowed
of
on
remembering
me,
his
all
victims.
forces hostile to the subjects of Greater Russia will have any further right to exist. None? Whether it be brutal socialist subversives, communists, Jews, or other satanic provocators.
Hey.
Sure knows how to unite a crowd.
Pardon me. Are you Polish?
Why? I don't think I want to say. Are we? I think we're racist towards Polish people in this game, aren't we? I don't want to be targeted.
I was born in Warsaw, but I'm lapsed. My name's Victor.
Victor.
Wanda.
Wanda.
This is Russia here. Like
We're
it
not?
or
Oh.
not.
It's fine.
Warszawa. Premia terrora.
I just don't want people targeting me. I'm already going to be targeted for being a thaumaturge, I guess.
As Governor
And people are going to try to kill me.
Warsaw.
Don't do it.
Arestovat.
Aristovat. What's that? What? What are we doing?
Great heroes in their sense of timing. Of course, now they're the first ones in the fight.
Samobladanie, Polyaki. We won that rebel. The Landmount.
What?
Damn.
Not Wanda.
What happened?
Be a gentleman. Please kneel and tie my shoe.
I heard you drop something. She took you for one of us. I want to help her, but that's a proud answer. No, I will not kneel.
That seems more like a job for the servants, young lady.
Go ahead. Look down.
Oh.
Can I ask
Little
you a tiny
spy.
favor? The Russians can't find out about this. The military is just looking for an excuse to suppress the crowd, and these workers are dreaming of thrashing a Russian gendarme.
Either one of you confesses to disturbing the peace, or всех забирай. We'll take you all in.
You can't handle all of us.
Oh
Can you
boy.
get us out of here?
This is gonna be the Boston Tea, what was it? The Boston Square Massacre? We're gonna be like, oh, we're gonna fight, and then someone's gonna say, don't fire, and then we're gonna fire, and then a bunch of people are gonna be dead.
I think I'm open to any kind of suggestion.
With a book like that, I'd find out what would convince one of these bastards to let us go.
I use some magic. Do Axie.
Or I'd take on that self-appointed leader of the proletariat.
Interesting strategy.
Yeah, we're gonna probably fight.
Who are you, really?
A damsel in distress.
This is bad
Those
because
don't
I
usually
know there
hide
were
ammunition
riots
in
like
their
this which ended up
Can I explain
getting
it
a
to
lot
you
of people
another
dead.
time?
For instance, I could disclose to a soldier that you came here with ammunition under your skirt.
Maybe we should see who they believe. A respected lady of Warsaw, or a common magician who just 100 years ago would have been burned at the stake.
Alright.
Well, since you asked so nicely, I'm going to take a look around.
I mean, that's fair. I was being rude. I was being rude. Vonda, whom I met during the kettling incident, needs me to help her inconspicuously escape. Pistol bullets. Small bullets carry big emotions. Hope because they were meant to benefit the cause. Fear, which in these difficult times makes its way to even the hardiest of hearts. And determination, the companion of courage, without which it would be impossible to face reality. Each bullet was hidden in the nooks and crannies of the undergarments with care and precision. Just like the previous time and the time before that, this is nothing new for the person who took the risk. Okay, well, I want to help her. She seems decent, but also, where's she bringing these bullets to? These bullets are going to be used to kill somebody, which will probably lead to more killing. I don't know about this. So I can talk to the workers or these guys. Police barrier. Meant to keep order during the rally, the seemingly ordinary barrier carries the memory of a hand whose firm grip represents the determination of the one who controls it. It was the gendarme commander who was set up the barrier, carrying in his heart a desire to return to the warmth of his home. All he needed was a scapegoat. Okay.
Pardon me, gentlemen.
Let's talk to these guys.
The crowd has received the order. For now, zero response.
We'll give them a moment to arrest them all, book them, interrogate them.
Damn!
Most probably will be home in November.
Gentlemen, please forgive me. Maybe there's
They're ready
a
to
faster
pacify
way
the
to
crowd.
get this
Oh, no.
situation resolved.
Back off, Polyak, or we'll start shooting. Paniatno, scrum!
Hey. I'm just trying to have a conversation. I can hand Wanda over. My last name.
Sergeant, I didn't want to do this, but my name is Viktor Shulsky.
Shulsky or Smolsky, I don't care.
Okay, bro.
We'll make an example of you for the rest of these bastards.
I was trying to say my name because... Oh, they might know. Oh, God, that's a big-ass sword. Okay. Well, eye patch is going down. Okay, I do have to choose a Salator. You can preview both your and your Salator skill as well if you plan your attack. Summon another one. You can summon another at any time. A green frame around the Salator's image means they are exceptionally effective in a fight with the given enemy. Read the description above the Salator to find out why they would be useful at the moment. Yeah. You're good because focus deprivation will be more effective. Yeah. So I'm gonna... No. We want that one. I can make him bleed, but I think focus is probably the best thing. Enemy reinforcements are on the way. Oh boy. I gotta kill him fast. Come on, can I get one more? Nope. Ow, my face! Oh, it's making me bleed too. There you go, and then he will be in here. Hit him for some health, I guess. No, I should get the bleed off. There you go. Ow! 10 damage? Okay. Gotta give him a concussion, I think. Should I work on the next guy? What happens if you do it? Inflict damage and just get some health back. Just do that and then I'll concuss him. Bam! And then you chop him up and give me some health. That should hopefully kill. I'll quick attack you and try to reset your attack. That didn't work. Try again. And I'm gonna use him to give him suffering. He hits hard. This guy. Okay, I'm gonna also give him that, and then you can hit him for 8. That might kill him though. I'll do that. He might bleed out after all this. Oh! Well, there goes your neck. Yeah, that would kill you. And now a guy with a gun. Okay, enemies have a trait that make them immune to your attacks. Traits are related to different dimensions and can be disabled. To disable an enemy trait, attack them with a Thaumaturge that belongs to the same dimension as that trait. Note that if you don't have the required dimension force, you can't take away all of the opponent's focus. Or you can take away all of the opponent's focus and launch a strong attack. Okay. What you got? Should hit you with that because you have it, right? Yep. So hit him with a... I don't know how much damage he does. I can get 9 health back. I'll do this one first. There you go. And then... Agony. I'll give him agony. There you go. And then I'll try to quick attack. Nice. When did I get a gun? Oh yeah, I have a revolver, I forgot. Heavy attack. Kill. Go for the kill. Ow, my knee. Okay. Well, I won that. I've lost my grimoire and my revolver.
Name?
Shulski. Victor.
I got arrested, bro.
One of those Shulskis?
Yes.
My condolences. Now, profile.
Thank you.
I'm sorry for your loss. Now you're arrested. You can't go to the wedding. If I knew that was gonna happen, I would have gone to the...
in the bucket
No, I shouldn't have. I should have got in trouble.
Where
because
else am I
then they
supposed
would have
to?
got in trouble if I
Brown in
incited the
bucket,
crowd.
Whiz on the wall.
Never mind, they're all
Better
here
remember
anyway.
that too. That bucket's gonna last you guys till tomorrow.
Can I
2
use
guys,
the
1
phone?
bucket? That's crazy. Brothers! Brothers! 11-hour work days are killing us. Yeah, we read that.
What are you staring at, Ganef?
I don't know what
Yeah.
that means.
That sounds like a slur.
Quit squealing. First time in the big city? Have some respect if you don't know who you're running your mouth at. What did they put such a swell in jail for?
I'm innocent. I was brawling. I'll let him speak first.
What about you guys?
I've still
Excuse
been
me.
running the protection racket with Crook at the Ruzhitsky Bazaar. My dad used to work for him. But that was back in the day. Apart from that, I stay straight. I only hassle the Ruskies when I get a little loaded.
And I'm with the shivs.
Bullshit. You ain't with the shivs. Don't you go talking crap about the shivs, cause I know them. You better give a fuller explanation, cause I lose respect real quick. I'm sensitive about folks like that. Who you from?
I'll introduce myself.
My name's Viktor Shulsky, and I work on my own behalf.
All right. Respect.
First of all, I am a Thaumaturge.
Now them, I got respect for.
Yeah!
I know one really decent Jew from Povishla, who's a wizard too.
How about you? You got a foreskin or what?
Is my foreskin any of your fucking business?
Well, no. I was just...
Schmuck.
Why are you wanting to learn about my dick,
You don't
bro?
look like much of a Warsaw lad.
Wouldn't you like to know if I have foreskin or not, weirdo? Jesus.
You should not judge a book by its cover.
Exactly.
A tough guy, like a real Warsaw lad.
I was born here. Now I've come home.
Welcome to Warsaw.
Thank you. Can I talk to... No? Okay. I guess we're gonna talk now.
I wouldn't call you a master strategist.
You got away from the station, so theoretically, we achieved our goal.
Would I have gotten
You're
arrested
not losing your
either
sense
way?
of humor. I guess this isn't your first time in a place like this, is it?
I've been in jail before. Ask who she is. Ask if she got river ammunition. I'm not
You've
gonna
got a
ask
little
about the
time to
ammo
kill.
in the
Maybe
police
now you can
department.
tell me more about yourself. You seem to know your way around this setting. You been here often?
I'll take that as a compliment. And sure, sometimes, if the cause demands it.
What cause?
Let's say I know certain folks who'd find poles like you useful.
Dealers in stolen Dutch pomade?
Donut connoisseurs. They met at Burke Rotblitz's cafe.
I don't want to jinx it, but do you spend time there too?
If I'm not there, no one will want to talk to you.
Damn. Okay.
And don't worry, I don't usually hang out long in places like this.
Shulsky!
I see you won't be hanging out here long either.
Yeah, I got a funeral to go to. Fearless Vonda, the smuggler of bullets, proposed a meeting at Burke Rotblitz's. Clearly it wasn't her first time smuggling ammo. Unfortunately, this time the garter didn't hold and the bullets fell into the pavement. Maybe we'll meet again for jam donuts. I also forgot to do this. We can keep going down this path. Oh, we gotta spend 2 at this point. If we go down this path, it seems more like causing effects. Mind might, I don't know what mind is. It might be about using focus. And then this is about, I think, damage, pure damage. And this makes me take focus instead of health, so that might be a focus build too. I'm gonna go damage. Might as well. And I can make every attack on the enemy deal the maximum possible damage. I don't know about this one. I think for agony, I gotta do old wound first. I don't know how that works, so we'll have to see. I think after concussion, making everything do max damage. Oh no, you can only have one still on it. Okay. I guess agony, sure. Oh, I got a flaw. Vehemence. It belonged to Vesna, a simple peasant girl from Transcaucasia, who killed her father in retaliation for his cruelty. Ukavak follows this flaw. Increase the deed dimension force by 1. That's pretty good.
Shulsky, this yours?
Yeah.
That's right.
Then take it and get out of here.
Yeah, you guys don't like thaumaturges. Yeah.
Can I ask why the sudden change of plans? Anyone I should thank?
If he wants to, he'll tell you himself.
Thank you.
Let me guess. Rasputin? Wanda's file. Can I actually read it? No. Shoot. Okay. Victor's file. I have my own file. And they're just letting me take it. I don't know if I can actually read about these. No. Pawaski. Okay, we're gonna go to the funeral again. And hopefully not get caught in a scandal and thrown in jail again. When recruiting for the Gendarmerie, it is recommended to reject the following candidates immediately. Persons related to rebels and troublemakers, Jews, thaumaturges. Any deviation from this instructions must be very well argued. Sweet. I know Germany had trouble with the Jews, but Russia did too? Okay. Wanted list. 1002. Maria Berkała, 54 years old, residing in Warsaw, Old Praga. Yeah. They went through it. Old Praga, accused of complicity in stealing 2,000, is that rubles, worth of Dutch pomade, wanted. Description: short in stature, black hair, small hazel eyes, 3 scars on the right leg, Warsaw, August 3rd, 1905. 1003. I'm gonna just say Jeff. Serving time in prison on Zilna Street. Escaped from the hospital on Porcona Street, where he was treated on August 2nd, 1905. Description: tall in stature, frail, small round face, dark hair, small black eyes, small flat nose, 19 years old. 1004. Neudorf Isaac, 18 years old, son of Lajbus, formerly residing in Minsk, Mazowski. They really like to use these big words. On Lucca Street, accused of stealing fowl, then fled in an unascertained direction. Minsk Mazowski, August 14th, 1905. Wanted. To all police station chiefs of Warsaw, beware of Abaruz. Isn't that the same name of the dude we have? The Udir? Udir? Forget how to say his name already. Leader of the Shivs gang, recently seen near Wiersboa Street. Description: blonde hair, blue eyes, round face, sizable stature. Distinctive marks: dark circles under his eyes, signifying exceptional anger. He is a thief and murderer, particularly active in the Srozmyci area. Whoever notifies the authorities of his whereabouts or contributes to his apprehension shall be rewarded. Another level, let's go. And now we can have a reaction. That seems useful. Just see if there's anything else. Obituary for Stanislaw Zuski. Widely respected citizen, thaumaturge, philanthropist, entrepreneur, father, and husband, died suddenly on August 31st at the age of 64. A service for the repose of his soul will be held at St. Charles Borromeo Church on Saturday, September 7th at 11 o'clock, to which his daughter would like to invite all relatives, friends, and acquaintances. He died suddenly, you say? I wonder if he died suddenly from like a heart attack or whatever? Or if maybe a demon killed him. Or maybe someone else. During the time of our gracious Tsar of all Russia's visit to Warsaw, it is necessary to enhance the sense of security. Therefore, I ordain that the number of patrols must be doubled. All station chiefs are required to comply with the order immediately. Don't know the signature. Okay. So stuff's going down with the funeral and important peoples visiting. Rasputin? No? Which way? It wants me to go that way, so I'll go this way first. Propaganda. The sewers of the city of Warsaw as a tool used by Judaism and charlatans to destroy Polish agriculture and exterminate the Slavic population living by the Vistula River. The complete harmlessness of cloacal waste to human is evidenced by the booming health of the workers, specifically those engaged in cleaning the lavatories and the suburban farmers who mostly rely on human fertilizers, even during the spread of epidemic diseases. So what room is there for the existence of these disease-causing microbes? They're probably dreamed up in the empty heads of tabloid writers or the perverse brains of the ill-willed. Amidst the manure and hay, among the cattle and the simpletons, the eternal wisdom has descended upon mankind. A mankind corrupted by the theories and doctrines of pure reason, by the devices and constructs of capitalism, by the skullduggery and extravagance of the Jews, and it is It used supernatural signs to guide the monarchs and the wise men to welcome the future savior of the world in a poor thatch in Bethlehem. Yeah, I really don't like the Jews in this game. Okay, we'll go there later. Nothing else? Okay. Bad thing in these open world games is I always try to get side stuff and I know I'm gonna miss something. Because now it's like, go this way. Okay. There's a lot of places to go into. Inaugural concert of the Warsaw Philharmonic, November 5th at 5 p.m., 5 Jasna Street. Ignacy Jan Paderewski will perform with Emil Milnarski conducting the orchestra. After the concert, a reception will be held at the Kronenberg Palace. Awesome. There's so much to look at. Okay. I wish there was a run option. All I can do is this kind of runny jog. Okay, I gotta leave the city for the graveyard. I don't know, really in history, is that a normal thing? They not like cemeteries near towns? Like we do nowadays, we usually have cemeteries at least on the edge of town, if not in town. Vienna Station. Okay, I'll probably look around just a teeny bit more and then go to the cemetery. I'm just worried that there might be stuff here that won't be there later, but it might be. Ball card. Carnival ball at the public casino. Yeah. They probably carried disease. Plus, if it's wartime, they probably don't have enough room. So they kind of have to stack bodies to get ready to put them in graves. Or they do a mass grave, which is even worse. Before midnight, the Polonaise Dorzanski Waltz. I'm not going to say all this thing. Holy crap. The Cotillion, the Lancers, the Polka Frank, and the White Mazurka. Okay, I'm gonna go. That's way at the edge of town, yeah. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Damn. It's like, whether you're a king, a peasant, a jester, or a whore, you all die the same being buried in the ground. Damn. I mean, you're not wrong, but jeez. The Grand Derby on Pol Mokotowski, October 5th, starts at 2 p.m. Funeral Parlor in Warsaw, 16 Targowa Street, offers first-rate decorations and equipment. It arranges funerals ranging from the humble to the most extravagant, very low prices. Hey, at least they got affordable funerals. Just checking down here. Nope. Whole lot of nothing. Men's tailor, Drobski, accepts all manner of tailoring work, offering the lowest possible prices. Expect thoroughness, tastefulness, and diligence from the start to the finishing touch. I do love back then, like, it's a little bit nowadays, but it is getting kind of outsourced to technology and AI and all that. But everyone was super into what they did. Like, they put everything into it, and it was needed. Saturday, 7 a.m., votive service in honor of Our Lady of the Rosary for the intention of the brothers and sisters of the Confraternity of the Holy Rosary. 9 a.m., Holy Mass, which will be followed by the recitation of the Litany of Loreto with a prayer for the conversion of sinners. Another obituary. Went to be with the Lord, following brief yet painful agony, having received the sacraments on August 18, 1905, and died at the age of 65. The bereaved family is asking all relatives and friends to join them at the funeral service held at St. Anna's Church on August 25th at 11, followed by the transfer of the body to the family tomb at the Powowski Cemetery. Another one. Oh, that's our Stanislaw. We read that one, though. How many people are dying? Rip Marja Winanowska, Polish stage artist. God, another one. Let's get Lucky Chance. I don't know if I can put this on anything, though. I can put on reaction. Here lies Jan Shelmick. In 1891, he met his end. What he is now lies deep inside. What he was, never you mind. Okay, we got a riddle for a tombstone. There's a lot to this game. It's kind of cool. But I don't know that. Here lies the one who broke Norwood's heart. Okay. I think that's pretty much everything. I'm sorry if I keep roaming around, but actually reading this stuff does give me experience, so it's kind of worth it trying to do all that. I think that's everything, though. Okay. Well, funeral for Papa. This guy wants to have a word. Uh-oh.
I'm sure you don't remember me. My name's Hayat, Mordecai Hayat. I wanted to offer my condolences.
Hello.
Thank you. Please,
interesting you're
forgive my
wearing that.
prying. I know Mr. Shulsky took nitroglycerin for his heart, but how did he pass away? Was
Oh, no.
that his cause of death?
His heart?
He didn't have a heart. Sure.
We've ruled out any coronary causes since the doctors couldn't confirm whether the deceased had a heart.
Yes, I understand. My condolences, once again. I'll leave you alone. I'm sure you want to bid farewell to your father.
Why were you wanting to know? It's also kind of interesting that guy was wearing, I forget what it's called, the little Jewish hat. Especially since people don't really like the Jews here, it seems
I
like.
think I ought to arrest you.
Okay.
I haven't done anything, officer. What's the problem?
I barely recognize you either. You still haven't figured out who I am? Don't be surprised. The last time we saw one another was 20 kilos ago.
Uncle Voronian?
I will not keep you. That guy's probably all alone back there, among those vultures circling Stasio. I'm sure she'll be glad to see you. Go on. We'll talk later.
W uncle. Okay. Here we go.
Sister?
Victor. I'm so glad you came. I wasn't sure if my telegram had reached you.
I'm glad too. How are you holding up?
All this caught me off guard, but for now I don't have time to think things through calmly. Look at yourself.
A big mausoleum for one family is crazy. I wish I had that kind of money. Yeah.
Have you written to Mother?
Let's not talk about it.
But what can you expect? You know what Nadia is like. It was never her style to show up for family events like this. It's getting late, and we've still got the reading of Papa's will ahead of us at home. And I'll leave you two alone. I suppose you've got your own matters to clear up.
I hope Papa left me his demon book. I'll say goodbye.
Fine. Let's get this over with. So, it was me who got it right in the end. Back then, on the train platform, was the last time we saw one another. 15 years ago.
Do this.
After brief suffering, fell asleep in the Lord. Brief? I hope not. Did you write this yourself? A tyrant, bigot, and liar, mistakenly absolved, died after suffering all too briefly. That's better. Definitely closer to the truth.
Damn.
The day you
Sure.
died, you visited me in my dreams. I was a child when you hounded me out of here, and I remember you as you were back then. But in my dream you looked older. You gave me hell as usual. You didn't believe I'd succeed. You were wrong. I've come back with 2 Salutars.
Yeah, I'm the Pokemon champion now.
I'm sorry there are so many things I didn't get to say to your face. All those years, I said them over and over to myself in my head. How you were never able to admit a mistake. You never sought blame in yourself. Someone else was always guilty, never you. Mother because she wanted something for herself in life. Ligia because she wasn't born a boy. Me because I was born a Thaumaturge, but I didn't want to live following your principles. And now... Farewell, Father.
Am I intruding?
Hello? Yeah, that guy came in as soon as I'm about to leave.
I was reflecting at the grave of my beloved father.
You tricked me. I heard something else. Stanisław and I were acquainted. You might say I knew everything about your father. Mr. Victor Szulski, isn't it? Your absence from Warsaw has happily come to an end, I hope.
How did you get burned? Yes, no, your business.
With all due respect, this is my personal business. It was my father who knew you, not me.
True. Please forgive me. I meant no harm.
I don't trust this guy.
Again, my condolences.
I didn't catch your name.
My name's Konieczkin. Ivan Konieczkin. Goodbye.
Am I supposed to know that name? That sounds like another historical guy.
Such interesting friends you had. I guess I'm more tired than I thought.
Nope. Not a dude. Fake dude. Okay. Josefina Salutska.
Great-grandmother Josefina,
Like
a Thaumaturge.
I wonder how, like, what's it like to live if you're like a Thaumaturge? Would that suck? Because you're like seeing demons everywhere and stuff?
Grandpa Nikodem, a Thaumaturge. I barely remember him.
Someone has left a note next to simple wreath. We had our differences regarding methods, but we shared the same goal. We will carry on, and you rest in peace, brother. Your friends in Thaumaturgy. Interesting. Unusual note by the generic funeral wreath. Eat dirt, Saluski. The wreath was thrown carelessly, but some time and effort went into the words in the note. Several versions were written down, all of which seemed insufficiently offensive to the author. In the end, he decided on the simple yet eloquent eat dirt. Someone didn't have friends. Bouquet with a note. A few flowers gathered together in a note. You were closer to me than I could ever admit, and now you're gone. My heart is yearning. The simple words contain a sea of sadness and longing. The letter was written with a trembling heart that cannot come to terms with the loss. It seems that someone was greatly affected by my father's death. More people than I would have guessed came to say their farewells to father. It turns out that he had both friends who were clearly affected by his death and enemies who found it exceptionally pleasing. Well, it seems father evoked extreme emotions in the people he had encountered during his life. Is that a good thing, though? And now we got good stats for everything. Hopefully I can read stuff easier now for the stuff. What's this one do? That's the mental defense one. I don't know if I want to do that one. There's nothing here. Okay. Go to the family home. And hopefully not get jumped again. Hello? Hi. My bad.
We can go. The hardest thing was getting rid of the urn. The scattering I could handle.
You can play the clown, but I know how much this has cost you. I'm glad you went.
Love at a funeral. Arrows post-mortem. Is it suitable for a young lady in mourning to fraternize with bachelors?
What?
Konstancja Szabłowska, the Warsaw Courier. Could I ask for a brief comment?
Oh my god, of course we gotta...
Thank you. And you, sir?
I do not want to talk to the news. Chase the hyena away.
We're twins, my dear lady.
The Shulskis reunited. You don't look like a horrid cripple. Why did you leave Warsaw?
What?
Don't tell her anything.
Why are people calling me a cripple?
She'll write whatever she wants anyway. And we'd better get going.
I'm about tired of people in this game being backhanded to me. Yeah, I'm gonna chase her away.
I suggest
my leg's not even bad.
Otherwise, I'll overlook your womanhood and make sure you can never pronounce a single syllable correctly again.
You'd permit that to happen, Judge? Maybe I should write about this.
And who would let you print it?
Someday the press will get the Russian boot off its neck, Judge.
I'm afraid none of us will live to see the day, my dear. Come on, children. I'm sure my Petya is already waiting for us at home.
I'd love to see my cousin.
Are you coming with us?
Sure.
Thanks.
Get in. I'm sure the lawyer is already waiting for us.
Let's go see if I inherit a dark book from my papa. I wonder, do thaumaturges get buried with their grimoires, or like, do they burn, or what do they do with them? Because I have a feeling they don't want it to get in the wrong hands, of course, because then you got all the demons.
Miss, your guests have arrived. The lawyer's upstairs too, waiting. A trifle jittery. Wonder if the tea I made him was too strong.
Thank you, Grażyna, dear. Let the guests wait. First, I want to take care of the will.
I'll just wet my whistle and join you all upstairs.
Make sure Uncle makes it upstairs sober. And I'll suggest you don't dawdle either.
Master Victor, good God! Half your face covered, but I could tell right away it was you. You look just like your father in his youth. Completely his spitting image. Should I make you some cocoa, Master? It would warm you up a little.
Yeah, make some for Ligia.
Make an extra creamy one for Ligia.
Oh, I won't skimp on her.
Now, your sister's putting a brave face on all this, but she's really having a hard time.
It's lovely to see you again. But that's enough jabber for now. I've got the guests and the cocoa, and I've got to whip up some food for you all later. We'll talk soon.
She seems super nice. Okay. I can go to the first floor, or I can find Uncle and look around. The portrait depicts father in his twilight years, the serious expression on his face, the proud posture, and the grimoire in his hand, combined with the dark background and lack of embellishments. It all reflects the strictness and pragmatism he had always had. Good old Stanislaw, however, a faint red streak can be seen around his figure. Apparently, the artists are particularly sensitive to seeing things that usually escape the human eye. This one should receive double emolument for capturing the thaumaturgic aura. Here is the latest news on the riots that disrupted His Majesty Emperor Nikolai II's speech today. A moment after our gracious Emperor announced Georgy Scalon as the new governor general of Warsaw, a group of troublemakers started yelling most disgraceful slogans. Despite reinforced security, there was a scuffle. The gendarmerie, I don't know how to say that, were quick to get to the situation under control. However, a few people were injured, including 2 policemen who came to help. 30 people charged with public nuisance and brawling were taken into custody. That's because I started it. My bad. What the? I can go into the wall! Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's the basement. Bust of Marana. The stern countenance resembles that of a human, but the callous gaze shows no trace of human emotions. The Queen of Winter scrutinizes you, sending a shiver down your spine. It makes you makes me think of the words, "If you gaze long enough into an abyss, the abyss will gaze back into you." I don't. That's bad. What's in the basement? Whoops. I thought I was on that one. There you go. Mother. A portrait of Mother from her youth. She stands proud, wearing a white dress and a silk scarf thrown over her exposed shoulders. Her long dark hair flows down her back, and her glances at the viewer with a piercing smile. Bare skin and a frivolous hairstyle. That's not how I remembered her. Nadia as a young, unkempt maiden. It's hard to believe. This shocking vision of the painter must have been created in a previous era. What? I don't know why that says that. I only have 3 hours here. It's just a glitch, I guess. It's hard to believe this shocking vision of the painter must have been created in a previous era, a time when hearts were stirred with violent emotions, poems were created to the sound of a storm, love stories had to end tragically, etc., etc. Father actually commissioned such a painting. I'm gonna guess the father wasn't always as a piece of poop as, you know, supposedly he was. 365 dinner recipes for 5 slots by blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's just food.
Oh, I'm glad you're here. I thought I'd have to drink alone.
So many goodies laid out for the guests. Having trouble picking something for yourself, Judge?
But this was Stachio's. It was special. Amber liqueur with quinces.
I think you mean quince liqueur with amber, right? If it's not here, I'm sure it's in the basement. But I won't grope around down there in the dark now. I've got my hands full.
Now, I don't want to trouble you either. Victor, could you track down a little bottle for your uncle?
I suppose I'm obligated to accept this mission.
I'll do it. He's a cool
Good
uncle.
lad. A nephew like you is a treasure.
You shouldn't be drinking, but I'm not gonna stop him. Liquor recipe. Great. Okay. There it is. Sauvignon de Bordeaux. It's from southern France, an expensive beverage popular among the aristocracy. The wine carries the aroma of peaches, apples, and a certain amount of conviction that a relationship between two people is beginning to take on a romantic edge. a beverage enjoyed by the upper crust given to a man by a woman. Liquor, I hardly know her. Pinot Noir from Oregon. A bottle of red wine from the United States, hard to get. An inability to articulate brought on by great surprise clings to the bottle. It was difficult to mouth even a word of gratitude for the unique gifts. Words got stuck in the throat despite the adoration of this particular liquor. It is a favorite beverage, but an unwelcome gift. I'm gonna guess it's this one. Yep. Quince liqueur with amber. A small bottle of quince liqueur with amber, a beverage for true connoisseurs. The bottle exudes the sweet aroma of quince and the sincere joy of an upcoming meeting. It is a beverage that brings people together and sweetens the bitterness of everyday life, an element of a ritual that two old friends would eagerly indulge in. Oop. Every bottle found in the Sulski's cellar contains a credible beverage. Uncle Veronin wouldn't disregard any of them. I bet he wouldn't. Here you go.
How did it go? Mission accomplished?
Where is it? Is it this one? Yeah, it's the liquor.
I think this is the one Uncle wanted.
Yes. This is our little funeral battle. We would meet in Stasha's study after every funeral we went to, and raised a toast to the dead. And recently, we've been seeing one another more and more at such events. More and more. But this time, even he has left me. So, to an easy death, as Stasha and I used to say.
How did he die?
Hasn't Ligia told you?
No.
I haven't even had the chance to ask.
He didn't suffer, but such images in the memory are better saved for later. I'd prefer to remember him as he was alive. What then? Am I drinking alone?
I'll do it. I don't like to drink in games,
May the
but I'll
ground be
do
soft,
it.
Father. I'm not betting there's an afterlife.
Well, obligation fulfilled. Shall we get to the reading of the will?
Sure.
At the funeral, there was this sad Jewish fellow, Mordechai Hayat. Do you know him, Uncle?
He worked for Stanisław, but that was a long time ago. I don't know him more than that. So, shall we collect our inheritance?
You brush that off easy. One more
have
moment.
to wait for me a moment yet.
All right, but hurry up.
I'm just gonna double check if there was anything else. What'll that do? Liquor is not alcohol, it is more of a tincture, in fact. Yes, a medicine, and since life is the most common fatal disease, well, to our health then. Ooh. I did something. Okay, I'm gonna have to keep saving up now because it's starting to get to 2 cost stuff. I don't have any, just double check, I don't have any defects now that I'm drunk, right? I think we're good. Okay. That'd be bad. It's like, oh, now you're drunk. You actually really suck at every skill. I also gotta talk to you, that's right.
I don't want to put my foot in my mouth again. I already failed to recognize someone once today, but you look familiar.
A little bit.
Well, I should think so. I was the victim of one of your starling hunts. Voronins must not be very memorable, cousin.
Petya! Forgive me, and for shooting you as well. How are you doing?
Just some heart problems, not a subject for today. I'm sorry about Uncle Stanislav. Forgive me for not coming to the funeral. I can't bear cemeteries.
We'll have to meet up again.
Goodbye.
Okay. I shot you probably years ago. It's fine. You can get over it. Do I need a... That's fine. Probably fine. Sharp avian features bear a wild, disturbing kind of beauty. They make you want to fall into her clutches and be lulled into an eternal dream by her sweet song. Yeah, don't lick bullet wounds. I wasn't planning to. Yet her cryptic, slight smile makes a subconscious primal part of your being cower away from the predator. But isn't a soul the only fair price for the bliss of giving yourself up to enchanting? What are you talking about, bro? It's just a bust. Oh, I can get change. I got my wardrobe now. I don't have any clothes though. Straight backs, stern expressions, noses in the air, two boys that are trying to meet everyone's expectations. Something went wrong here. Like what? Okay. Where am I going into? In there. Okay. Dear child, stop! It is with great sorrow that I have received the news of Stanislav's death. Stop! Unfortunately, I will not be able to attend the funeral ceremony. Stop! My duties in Paris keep me from traveling to Warsaw at this time. Stop! I join you both in mourning and sorrow. Stop, Mama. I don't think you're supposed to put the stops in the letter, but okay. Sister of mine, I feel well enough to write something to you. The doctor also recommended I do so. I'm not alone in my anguish. I share a room with one Reford Morton, whose last name escapes me. They brought him from London from Dr. Seward's clinic. A very interesting case. He spends his days hunting for the moths, cockroaches, ladybugs, and beetles that come here sometimes. He eats them. He says it gives him strength to wait for the coming of the Lord. But I don't think he means the Savior. I cannot yet reconstruct all the details after the debacle with Paimon. My mind is still in tatters. Paimon visited me no more than a week ago. I know that's impossible. It probably happened only in my mind, but it was so clear. He, as the king of hell, with his host of demons, with the shadows of his penitents, called for me to join them. It was so real. I'll stop here. I'm having a hard time gathering my thoughts. Wait, so Paimon is the... like... Satan? Where do I have those? There you go, Salvatores. Okay. I guess Paimon's the devil. Obituaries at the cemetery in Montmorency on Sunday, the body of the distinguished writer and citizen, the late Sowerna Duchinska, was laid to rest. A handful of compatriots escorted the coffin amidst the pouring rain. The Funeral service was very modest in accordance with the wishes of the deceased. The sums allocated for wreaths were deposited into the coffers of the Claudia Potocka Charitable Society. The late Antoni Pishilinski, retired, aged 91. The late Barbara Skala, aged 45, and the late Stanislaus Soluski, entrepreneur, aged 63. Warslav Funeral Company. The company arranges funerals, exhumations, and the transportation of corpses. A factory warehouse of metal and wooden coffins, mourning hats, crepe paper, and a vast selection of items used in the time of mourning. Dear sister, I'm writing to you because sleep eludes me. As I wrote before, I have found a suitable candidate. However, I'm still struggling to reach his flaw. I feel that Paimon is within my reach. I even saw him, vaguely, but I did. I'll stop here because my nerves prevent me from continuing. W. P.S. Yes, I will be careful. Don't think me a fool like father. You were, in fact, not careful enough. Compared to Crowley's Argrosia, there are 3 fewer demons. No evidence that all demons are salutors. Batham, a false lead. Pusil, a false lead. Anton claims to have subjugated Orobas, mere boasting. Marchosius, expected to take on the form of a wolf with the wings of a griffin and the tail of a snake. According to De Plancy, he takes the form of a wild lioness. Interesting observation by Crowley. Demons are unexplored fragments of our minds. However, in appearance it resembles an ox with wings. A lead for Sabnok, unknown. Okay. So we got like a chimera demon. That'll be fun. A family portrait. I can't remember when it was taken. The year was... I can remember when it was taken. The year was 1884 and Lygia and I were 9 years old at the time. She was clearly tense, and I remember how Mother admonished her not to smile, not to fidget, and to stand straight. Lygia was to take the cue from her. Mother was able to freeze like a statue and sit there barely breathing for a couple hours. I, on the other hand, posing nonchalantly, was always more unrestrained than my sister. I could get away with more. Behind us, our father, the head of the family. One hand resting patronizingly on the back of the chaise lounge, asserting his ownership, the other holding a grimoire, the black grimoire. Behind father, a shadow, as if a shape was emerging and forming, indicating another presence. That's Balberith. The family is complete. Who's Balberith? It's a lamp bearer. That literally looks like a lamp bearer besides, being a little bit undead. Balberith, my father's first salutor, probably not the only one. Mama. A perfect match. An ancient idol mentioned in the Book of Judges. Secretive by nature, keeper of vegetation and master of insects that he can command in order to protect people from diseases. Didn't really help the father. According to Ars Goetia... oh dear. No, he made his way into the game. Damn it. According to Ars Goetia, Balberith belongs to the circle of greater demons, just like father. The flaws that attract him are much like with the Ooper. those related to the heart dimension and the sensations of the heart. Pride, blasphemy, contentiousness, but also consistency, stubbornness, and ambition. While Bareth is gone, he left with my father. Where? We do not know what happens to Saltors after a Thaumaturge's death. Perhaps they become a wild one again, unhindered by the pact with their master. But the flaw they used to tether them is gone. So maybe they vanish into the void too. That's interesting. So the demons, when their owner dies, might also die. So they actually are kind of...
I am ready, Mr. Shulsky. I only need all of you to
incentivized to keep them alive.
Can we start reading your father's will?
Sure.
Yes, let his will be done. Again.
Let's begin if everyone is ready.
Yep.
Would you all please take a seat? Ladies and gentlemen, by the power of my office vested in me by the grace of His Imperial Majesty, the Emperor of all Russia, I hereby testify. Mr. Shulsky's last will and testament were prepared several years ago in the presence of Zaslav Fedorov, Esquire, that is, myself. My last will and testament recorded in the year of our Lord 1888. In
I
the
love
name
that
of the
saying.
Holy Trinity. Amen.
In the name of, in the year of our Lord. It gets controversial because it's not the same Lord as everyone believes in, but it goes hard, doesn't it? I feel like it does. Get to the point, bro. I don't want to hear all the stupid...
Excuse me, but could we get to the details?
Victor.
I think we all want to address more temporal matters, don't we?
He's gonna take like 10 minutes.
Would you be so kind?
Of course. Here we are. All movables and immovables relating to the family enterprise I entrust to the care and administration of my daughter. I do not prescribe a method of administering them. I merely offer her one piece of advice.
Interesting. He gave it to the daughter.
To my brother-in-law and oldest friend, Alexander Voronin, I wish to leave the following. My collection of muskets and 2 revolvers dating to the uprising
You can get my
in
guns.
memory of our first meeting.
Stasio, I will have plenty to do in my retirement.
Enjoy your retirement.
I leave you my guns. Yeah, it was...
Now, Mr. Fedorov, what did my father leave my mother?
Victor, be serious.
Do I not get anything
Nothing.
as well?
There is a special item reflecting the absolute lack of any bequest to my former spouse, Nadia Fyodorovna Voronina.
Damn. I mean, that's fair. Sounds like the mother left and he's just like, nah, fuck her. She's not getting nothing. Oh. I'm gonna go get some pie.
I wish you success with your business and your hunting. I'm going to have something to eat before heading off.
Just a moment yet, Mr. Shulsky. Your name is also mentioned here.
Oh, give me the book.
A last-minute plot twist.
Give me the book.
I would also like to come to the aid of my only son, Viktor Shulsky, by entrusting him with the use of the personal black grimoire.
He gave me my book.
I hope that he will be able to make good use of it. This is my last will and testament. Carry it out solemnly, though you may have found it burdensome. However, this last bequest poses a certain problem.
Yes,
Don't tell me you didn't have the book.
And what is that, may I ask?
I am not in possession of
Oh my
this
God.
grimoire. The late Mr. Shulsky used it up until his death, yet no one left it with me after his passing.
So someone took the book.
It's disappeared?
It was probably that dude that came into the grave.
Did Father have his
what's
grimoire
it
on
called?
him at the time of his death?
It was only because
The
of
mortuary?
the grimoire
No.
that we could identify him at all.
What actually happened? How did he die?
A building collapsed on top of him. I don't know any other way of putting it.
Just like my dream. I had a dream about that.
The grimoire. Could someone have taken it? Perhaps. In all that confusion?
That's really bad.
But why would anyone want Papa's grimoire? An ordinary person won't use it. Would the Thaumaturge just happen to be passing by?
Father had all
Maybe
his
killed
knowledge
him.
in there, but I don't know if it would be useful to someone other than him. I don't even know why he left it to me.
I'm sure Stasio had a reason.
Because I guess they didn't specify if they tried it. But say you get a Thaumaturge's book, which, yeah, I think someone killed him for his book. Or something else. Maybe he knew something and they killed him. He had enemies. But, what if... I don't know if it works this way. The demon kinda has a part of it inside of the book. So you kill another Thaumaturge for their book and get access to the demons inside of the book, maybe? You would just have to get the sin that they're looking for to be able to use them. I just don't know if that's how that works or not. Because if so... Yeah, Death Note. If that's so, if you can have a demon in the book, like they're kind of housed in the book, kind of like a Pokeball, they would have access to a higher level demon. They said that in the journal entry, that the demon thing that the dad had was a higher level demon. You would want that if you're a Thaumaturge, probably.
A building? It collapsed on top of him? How? How did this happen?
It was a day like any other. Papa had gone for his habitual walk. Every Tuesday and Thursday, he'd take a stroll to get some space, as he put it. When he didn't come back for a long time, I got the bad feeling something had happened. Then...
We rode there together. An entire wall of a tenement had collapsed. There were 3 victims, including Stasio, who had the bad luck to simply be walking by. To see him there in that condition, it's beyond description.
Where did it happen? Where was this building?
The southern part of Śródmieście, not far from the police station. Anyway, you can miss it.
So that's where it is. I've seen this place. I'd rather not imagine what condition you found Father in there.
Of all the possibilities, this was the death that fate prepared for him.
I don't like these pride options, but I feel like I need them. Because, like, I think these... they might feed into my power? I'm not sure, though.
He died as he lived, miserably. He couldn't have met a more fitting end after what he did to me. What he did to the Niedzic's family.
You've got to know that Papa felt guilty. Even if he didn't say so outright. I'm not going to defend him, but I can't criticize him either. Even I don't know what really happened back then with Abaurice.
An accident is what happened, and Father treated 2 kids like the worst disgraces in the world. As if it had been premeditated.
When a person dies so suddenly, their unfinished business remains. We'll never learn what Stasio carried in his heart.
What do you intend to do?
The building is a good lead. Yeah, Ivan was a little sus. Same with Mordecai. These two were just there and they were like, do you know how your father died? Do you know what happened? Where he died? Almost like they were trying to figure out where the book might have went. These two are a little sus.
And where are father's things at the moment?
You're standing at the very center of his kingdom. Not everything has been sorted through yet, but you go right ahead.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
I've started stock
Muffin
taking
Man?
there to
The Muffin Man!
I don't want you to go in there before I've finished.
As you wish. I think we have to look for the answer in the place where it happened.
With your sight, you can make out more in those ruins than I, or Uncle, or Detective could.
Yes.
This is a good lead, but is it the only one?
No. I already know everything.
Father evidently knew a certain Ivan Konieczkin. Have you heard anything about him?
Konieczkin.
Konieczkin? No, doesn't ring a bell.
I'm gonna forget how to pronounce that so
All
fast.
sorts of people came to Papa's store. That doesn't mean every one of them might know something about the grimoire.
That's true. You've got your work cut out for you.
And Mordecai.
And Mordechai Chayat. Could
Mordechai.
that be a lead?
I don't think so. He worked with Father, but he left more than a year ago. I don't know why. He was an assistant at my store.
Do you know where I might find him?
Sadly, no.
Do you have any other ideas?
That's everything.
Now at least I can see how little I know. Maybe these scraps of information will lead me somewhere. Well, now that we know what's got to be figured out, forgive me, my darlings. I'm going to give my old bones a rest.
I'll see you out.
I just hope they do this a lot in modern games.
Goodbye, Uncle. And, Ligia. I'm sorry it happened this way. That I wasn't close by.
1 second.
The most important thing is you're here now.
I just hope they don't do the trope they do a lot in modern stuff where, oh, it's the fun-loving uncle that no one hates. And he's actually probably the one that got the father killed because he wanted access to the will, maybe, or something like that. I hope they don't do that. It's played so often. The human heart is worth more than all the riches of the material world tonight. What? SR. The message only appears to be brief. In fact, the pen strokes were accompanied by an accelerated heartbeat, motivated by a restrained fondness for the addressee. The ink is dripping with special care and warmth that have seeped deep into the paper. Was he getting hit on? Okay, I can either get adrenaline, put it on myself, increases inflict damage by 50% per god, or restore 4 of your health points for every enemy in the suffering state. Each subsequent action that restores health points will restore less of it. So I either heal from making people bleed, or I just do more damage. I think I should just go for damage. I won't have to heal if they're dead. Adrenaline rush. Okay, I see. It's a little bit more powerful, so it can only go on to these tier 2 abilities. Okay. I think reaction should probably have that, because then I'll react fast, and then my next punch goes and does more damage. That feels pretty good. And then, what's this one? Yeah, we'll keep that one on. You go. Come on. Shurali, a wooden mask representing a Solitor known as a Shural. The demonic countenance is clothed in the hope that clung to it first and the satisfaction that soon followed. It seemed that Father had plans for Shural, which he eventually managed to fulfill. What is this? I like reading about these things, the Solitors. Really cool. Oh! It's a unicorn gremlin. Shural, a deceitful forest specter from Tartar legend. She leads people astray by taking various shapes. She also has a rather twisted sense of humor. Could it be that Father was hunting this Solitor? So we got a shapeshifter. Suitcase. Grains of desert sands from Father's trip to Africa has settled on the suitcase. He would set it aside, spinning plans for future voyages into the unknown regions of the material world, searching for what was hidden behind the veil of reality. Yeah, because you get more Solitors if you travel around. Book on ancient cultures. Father would pore over the yellow pages again and again, reading the same words over and over, trying to extract meaning from them. He repeated the words about dedication and necessity of sacrifice like a mantra, slamming shut one volume and reaching for another. What does it all mean? What's this? Oh, Nocturne. Last will. My last will, written down in the year of 1888. And yeah. I'm gonna see if this guy left anything out. It is my first and irrevocable will that my daughter Lygia be appointed executrix of this will immediately following my death. Let an inventory be taken and all my personal movables be sold by public auction. Let the money so collected be offered to beggars at the cemetery. That's nice. Everything related to the family business I entrust into the custody of my daughter. I do not attribute the manner of administration to her. I only wish that the business be small, not risky, and honest as I had run it. To my friend Alexander, I wish to leave a collection of muskets and 2 revolvers dating back to the uprising to our first meeting. I also wish to aid my son Victor and entrust my grimoire to him, hoping that he will be able to make good use of it. This is my last will. Carry it out sacredly, even if it seems burdensome to you. Okay, he didn't leave anything out. Collection of books on the occult. The titles include Pseudomonarchia Daemonum. Okay, so that's a demon book. Lemegeton and Picartrix. The grimoires of historical occultists brim with paternal inquisitiveness. The worn pages full of annotations in the margins bear the marks of frequent reading. His heart beating with excitement, Father explored mysteries of demonology, thus expanding his horizons. Father's thoughts were recently occupied with the search for knowledge that bordered on the obsessive. This is related to something much more than his usual curiosity about the world, which I remember him for. He was looking for something, hunting for Solitors, exploring the mysteries of everything related to Thaumaturge. The only thing I still don't know is what it led him. Also, I didn't think of it. It's a grimoire, it's a book. Maybe it's like a journal. He could write everything he found into it and pass the knowledge on to me, so I'll learn about all these salutors and demonology and everything.
How do you find our old stomping
Maybe
ground?
also a clue to who killed him.
Yes, I'm not too fond of this place either. This is where I had my last conversation with my father, just before I left. If you can call it a conversation. Can you see my dreams? Nightmares, actually. Ever since I decided to come back, I keep reliving the same memory. The loan shark incident. I've been seeing his death more and more lately. I wonder if his shop is still there. Perhaps we should go there and check.
Ooh, we got a limited quest. Black Grimoire. Daddy's beloved magic book. I didn't expect to inherit anything, least of all his Black Grimoire. Too bad it went missing. Honestly, was I worthy, or was it a joke? Let the prodigal son go looking under the pavement while the book is at the Warsaw Charity Society. Interesting. Is it in here? Yeah. This is a time-sensitive one, so I gotta go and do this one pretty fast, I think. Visit the Powell Isle Loan Shark's old place. Okay, we'll go do that. My love for you is burning to keep it It keeps me from eating. It keeps me from sleeping. It keeps me from living. Lygia, I am begging you to end my agony. Agree to be my... Bro did not roll high on his seduce meter. Okay.
The telephone.
Hello?
Hello?
I talk here? Do you hear me now? Victor? Victor, are you there?
How did you get this number, bro?
Grigori? Yes.
Victor, where are you?
On the other end of the line, at home, where the telephone rang.
Incredible.
That one on charisma. Yeah, how did
you know I have a telephone at home?
Something's interrupting you, Victor.
I
am telecommunicating with you to say I found lodgings here in Warsaw. If you need me, I'm by the cemetery. What number is it? Yes. 7 Powązkowska Street. Number 7 by cemetery. Powązkowska.
Powązkowska.
I'm glad. It's good to hear your voice.
It's good to hear you as well. Goodbye. I want to end now. What do I... like this? Wonderful device.
Russ never worked with a phone?
And now?
I know they're probably a little bit rare still over here in Europe, but come on. What is this magic? Hot chocolate. Do you know the secret to time travel? It requires but one sip of cocoa. All of a sudden, Lygia is reading a book in front of the fireplace, and I'm stacking building blocks. My parents are arguing in the smoking room. It's a warm day, and then everything goes to hell. Cow. kind of cool. Are those... I saw a thing here. Or was it... Is it belongings? Yeah, sketches. Gramophone recordings is also a thing. The wistful melody transforms into fierce tones as defiance and grievance make themselves heard beneath the refined phrase. Okay. Is that all? Oh, there's something here. Hi!
Master Victor, let me guess. Have you come for some hot cocoa?
Already drank some. Sure. Give me more.
Yes, a cup of cocoa would do me good.
Help yourself. The pot is in the salon,
Already
along
did.
with some of your favorite cookies.
Cookie?
It's been an age since we've seen one another. I'm glad you're back. Mistress Ligia is really struggling with everything.
I get it.
And so, the great Stanisław Szulski is dead, crashed by a building. Can't say I'd wish a death like that on anybody.
An awful death. Sheer cruelty. Mr. Szulski didn't deserve it. Now all we can do is think back on what a wonderful man he was.
That won't take long.
Yeah, so let me get this straight. Bro's this big bad. He's always so serious, he's kind of a jerk, he's prideful, all of this. Bad guy, people hate him. Yet he's also the same guy that said sell everything that we don't need and give it to people and beggars that need it. Like, am I missing something really bad? This guy doesn't seem that bad. Maybe it's just our character is prejudiced because of a big argument and he kicked us out of the house.
Ligia won't open up to me, but how is she doing?
She's having a rough time, the poor dear. Her heart is heavy, though she doesn't show it, but she's strong. She keeps her chin up and doesn't give in, and it's good she's got you to help now, Master. Only she started smoking like a chimney. She takes after her father, no question about it.
So, this death, what do you make of it, Grażynka?
I'll tell you in confidence, Master Szulski. Now, I'm a simple woman, but something about your father's death doesn't sit right with me.
Yeah.
How do you mean, Grażynka?
Don't you suspect some impure powers had a hand in it?
Easily.
Do you mean it could have something to do with thaumaturgy?
That I don't know. Look at us jabbering while there are potatoes not peeled. Forgive me, Master.
Like it's...
Another time, Grażynka. I'll get out of your way.
Always ample work, but I can always snatch a moment for a chit-chat with you, Master.
It's bad that my first thought was that somebody killed him. Like, why is it... I couldn't have just thought, oh, maybe he did just... It was a bad accident, bad timing. Media was like, he got murdered.
Have you found anything yet about the grimoire? Is there any way I can help?
What's next for you? You're in charge here now. Have you got some kind of grand scheme?
A grand scheme? Oh, for now, I'm just trying to keep my head above water. Certain customers are unconvinced that a woman can handle running a business. What's worse, a woman without powers. You know what I mean. A thaumaturge at my side would shut them all up. After all, it's your heritage too.
I also think, what are the chances someone is in a building and the building's roof falls on them? Like, that either means that it was a really really badly kept building and it was really old and rotting and everything, so why is he in there? Or, obviously someone was in there and killed him that way. But also, if this guy was so powerful and he had like high level demons and everything. Maybe even had multiple, what are they called? Multiple demons with him. Why didn't he see it coming? Why didn't he have something to help stop the fall? Like, is a little weird too. You're my sister. I got you.
I don't know anything about running a company, but if I can help in any way, you can count on me.
Thank you. That means a lot to me. I trust the smoke doesn't bother you.
It does.
You used to detest the smell of tobacco. You'd hold your breath going into Father's study.
That's true.
That's true, but when I'd stay here, alone with Papa, and somehow over the years I got used
Just
to
who would be with
I
him?
don't know when I started copying him even.
Daddy's girl. You were always closer to him.
That's not true. I was just less rebellious than you, his Thaumaturge son. Now come on, what else is on your mind?
The trousers are an original style. Until now, I'd only seen women in trousers in the East.
First of all, they're practical. It's the 20th century. It's high time we started dressing comfortably.
Fair. Being in a giant suit all day and dress all day could be pretty bad. I know because I've had to sing and stuff on stage. If you have like the sun or spotlight on you and you're in a suit, oh boy. If someone's too scared to speak about, witnessing him die or murder or something, like, they could leave an anonymous tip. They could do something. I don't know, if it was me, if I had witnessed something and I can't say anything about it, I feel the best thing to do, unless the police are corrupt, is to go to the police department. They'll let me sleep. They'll let me sleep there. I'll have constant surveillance. I'll be protected. Like, maybe that's just me.
You've always been brave, never afraid of anything or anybody. Like when Mother almost had a fit because you dumped my best dye in hot cocoa.
That too. I guess if you have family members.
I wanted to get you back for not wanting to play with me.
Because you were being too annoying.
You meant to say brave. By the way, Grażyna still makes cocoa every evening. You can conjure up the flavor of childhood if you want. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
But if they're getting blackmailed, that means the killer knows who they are. Why not just kill them in their sleep?
In Father's study, I found a trace of a woman that I couldn't identify.
Probably Svetlana Rumyantseva.
Ooh.
Who is she? And what did Father have to do with her?
Svetlana is a Russian aristocrat who travels with the Romanovs' court. I can only tell you she was a customer of Father's.
A customer? If you don't want to say, then don't. Where can I find her?
When she's in town, she stays at the Imperial Hotel.
Okay.
She might know something that will help me find the grimoire.
So I gotta go to the hotel,
So
the shark parlor.
To get in, you're going to need me and my connections.
Gotta go by the
Svetlana is
cemetery
famous
and
for her
meet
soirees where she
Rasputin.
hosts the creme de la creme of Warsaw.
What's a soiree?
How long did you say you lived with Mother in Paris? Just a party, if you like. Do you know what that is?
Very funny.
I don't know what
We
parties
could go
are.
together. How about you track down some evening clothes and I'll sort out the invitation. And I won't take no for an answer.
I guess.
Sadly, you never give me a chance. Unfortunately, everything in my wardrobe is antediluvian. I need a tailor.
Hey,
There's a shop at
antediluvian's
11
pretty
Prusna
good.
Street that's fairly decent and quick. We also have barbers in Warsaw in case you want to do something about whatever you have growing on your head and face.
It's called hair. Okay. My hair's shorter than yours. I don't want to hear it. Okay, was that everything? Let's double check the basement. Okay. Well, it is getting pretty late. So I think this is a great place to end the episode because then we can also... Hold up. No, I already got it. Okay. We can go out and do all this stuff tomorrow. No, not tomorrow, Wednesday. Because I have Starfinder hopefully tomorrow. But we'll be able to go and do all these missions. I think we will be able to get a good amount of them done. Because we've been doing pretty good progress. Yeah, space time. Hopefully not dead time. Because I don't think... I'd have to see. But I don't think Agatha will care. Like, if we die, I'm pretty sure we die. It's not gonna be any takesy backsies. Yeah, sister type. We'll have to see. Bad thing about me is I'm very much until I rank up one more time, because then I'll be able to supernova and stuff. I'm very much right now single target. So we'll have to see how that goes. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like I said, either tomorrow if we don't have Starfinder or Wednesday around 2:30. But then I won't be able to Thursday or Friday because I have game club at Thursday. And then Friday I am moving a bunch of stuff, so I won't be able to unless it's like really late at night, which at that point it would be a tiny stream. So I'd probably just wait till Saturday. But yeah, so far I really like this game. It's very much fitting the historical time of, I guess, Russia. I think that's where we're in Warsaw, so Poland. Around the time in World War I. I'm a big history buff, so I really love when we get to this time period because it's really cool. But I do love also ancient time periods as well. But World War I and World War II just has something special about it. It's weird. I know it's bad because a bunch of people died, but yeah. But overall, this plus you got the whole spirits and monsters that we think of are actually real. They're just different. They're not actually demons. They just present themselves as demons or something like that. And they feed off of our emotions. That's a really cool concept. And I hope we get a bunch of them soon because it's cool reading about them at least too in this part. It's really cool reading all the lore about the monsters. But yeah. Anyway, that's all the time I have for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys had a good time. And I hope you guys have a nice day. I'll see you in the next episode. Tomorrow, if you missed out on any of Lords of the Fallen or any of this first episode, it will be uploaded around afternoonish tomorrow. So look forward to that. And I'll see you guys then. Peace out.